to them via some allies you threw together. Lady Drow, as well as dude drows, as well as a amorous ancient red dragon, have all agreed to help you remove the Mind Flayers from the region. Though you do have a double, triple cross planned for the Lady Drow after the Mind Flayers are defeated. So, we left off in the middle of a pitched battle throughout the Mind Flayer's ship. 2 of your number had teleported in to essentially 2-man an Elder Brain and its guardians. Bold move. The rest of you, which includes Mighty Piggo, are just storming the ship while aerial support comes in from Dragon, and of course the tedious combat speed of 5e means that the battle will be over one way or the other before your drow reinforcements really even have a chance to bombard the ship. So the end goal, I believe, was to find Kishara, destroy the Mind Flayer leadership, as well as take out their Elder Brain. The plan is going well. No one has died, and the Elder Brain has been poisoned. Let's see what happens now. We are down 2 players out of 6 this week in this. Oh, Lift will be here? Okay. So we're down 1 person, and honestly, I could just run it. I mean, what, you hit stuff? I mean, he's a barbarian.
Yeah,
Come on now.
You use a big hammer.
Yeah. Hammer. I got it. All right.
Rage over and over.
Yep. All right. Should be good. I'm not trying to downplay how strategic playing a barbarian is, but it ain't no spellcaster. All right. So, let me bring you guys back over to the ship, and we'll continue right where we left off. Here we go. Preload. There we go. Activate. Change out the music for some dramatic ass music. Oh, here we go. That's what we were using last week. Continue with this. All right. Let's see. Combat tracker. Where did we leave off? At the top of the rounds? Really? Just the top of round 2? Is that honest to God where we left off?
You got a lot of folks in initiative.
Wow. All right. Holy shit. All right, Django. I feel like you guys got a lot done in 1 round. All right. Django, start things off for us.
All right.
We're paused.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thanks to the magic of FoundryVTT, I was able to just click on Django's adorable picture, and it just moved the camera right to his miniature.
Yeah,
All right.
Since we're
Yeah,
since we're expecting the Lady Drow to show up, I'm still in disguise here.
Fair. From where you're at, there are a number of things going on the map that I would like to... Oh, I'd like to fucking destroy the map. Hold on. I'd like to tell you about. There is a door that you can see off to your left. There are 2 ladders that lead to other areas. There is a door that probably leads to another balcony. There are 2 staircases that lead up to an area full of Mind Flayer bosses. There is a pair of doors that lead outside where you can be incinerated by an ancient red dragon. And there is a staircase that leads down.
All right.
So what are you going to do?
All right, so just movement to pop around the staircase here. Now, is Piggo in melee with the other Mind Flayer here?
Well, Django's not in, but this water elemental is in melee with it. This Mind Flayer's dead, though. Yeah, still that blood coming out of him. He's done.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
here.
Piggo is definitely in.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and attempt a shot with the sheath pistol at it.
Okay. There's just so many Mind Flayers, it's hard to keep track, you know. 17. 17 is probably gonna hit. Let me check this guy's abilities, see if he has anything to defend himself. No. Go ahead and give me some sneak attack. Okay, okay. How does this Mind Flayer die?
Alright, so it's like quickly sweep around the corner, bang, right in the middle of his big ass forehead.
Damn. All right. He is Dunskies.
Alright, then here, I'll go ahead. So, tell you what, I'll go ahead and take bonus action to dash and move out. Back out onto the balcony here, and then that'll be my turn.
And that is your turn. All right. Let's see. That brings us to Magnetic Illithid. He has set himself up as a beacon to his people to try to keep them all connected during the attack. He senses the death of his allies, or his one ally that went down the stairs. He himself is poisoned along with everyone else. What is he gonna do about it? Let's see. Okay. I think he's going to, for this round at least, continue trying to communicate with the others. All right. Let me remove this Mind Flayer from the initiative order. He is dead. Ancient Red Dragon is going to check for its breath weapon. Needs a 5 or a 6. Holy shit. All right. It is going to fly back the other direction, and I'm pretty sure it cleared the decks. So, she will land on the windshield of the upper deck and breathe her breath weapon in at the captain. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Breath weapon. There it is. Okay. Just a few dice. Yeah, 104 points of damage. Okay. They will try to make dexterity saves. Well, DC's only 24. Okay.
Oh, look, none of them made it.
None of them made it.
That was close.
Some reason, my Dice So Nice settings got reset, and my goddamn dice are showing up on top of my stuff again, so hold on. I'm not sure if anybody else will have to change. Let's see. Yep, they're back to oversheets. That's a pain in the ass. Okay. You may want to check your Dice So Nice settings, because if it's reset to roll over, you're not going to be able to see chat, because it's just going to be covered with dice all the time, which is such a weird side effect of this new UI. All right, so all of them failed. That means they just took 104 points of fire damage. That means, golly, some shit rolls. The captain is still going, but everybody else is done. She will actually stay up there on the ship and fight this dude mano a mano. So let me add him to the initiative tracker real quick. There we go. All right, that brings us to the convincing Elder Brain. All right, Elder Brain is poisoned. There is a glowing dude, but there's also a monkey dude. It will have to make a very important decision here. You hear the bloop 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 of its legendary actions. And... oh, wait. Hold on. Let me check something out real quick. This could change things. Let's see. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. It is going to put itself, or it's going to start casting a spell. Anything from Bubbles? Going once? Going twice?
Can I attack it?
Well, no, I mean, I'm asking if you're going to counterspell it or...
I didn't pick it.
Okay. It is going to cast a spell. You see a shimmer of light refraction around it. And that is all. And that is its turn. It does seem to be concentrating on something. All right. That brings us to Pigo. All right. Pigo, are you ready?
All right. Is the water elemental friendly? I can't remember.
It is. It's a lift water elemental.
Okay.
So it's mostly composed of like bong water.
right.
Yeah.
It's just piss.
No.
No, we fought those already.
Yeah, true. I'm thinking we're running out of things that we haven't fought in this campaign. So
All right.
which is a good problem to have.
I will move up and attack this thing right here.
Okay. You go to attack the monumental veteran who is a mind thrall, and he looks like he's really loving it.
He looks gorgeous.
Yeah. What's Pigo bringing to the table?
And then I get a multi attack, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's all on her sheet. Pigo's been working hard since she was recruited back on Dusty Desert Island. So let's see. The 29 is only if you fail to set the head.
That was only if it was a crit.
And the natty one is gonna miss.
Does Pigo have pack tactics?
Oh, she does.
Pigo does have pack tactics. Never mind. Both of those are gonna hit. Why do you know so much more about Pigo than Pigo's player? All right. Let's see. In that case, this dude is badly bloodied.
All right. I will disengage as a bonus action and run away 40 feet or whatever her movement is.
Okay.
All right, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, as your turn ends, the brain is going to try and connect with Bubbles. Bubbles, it has not successfully linked up with you yet, right?
No.
Okay. So it is going to... Okay. Yeah, give me a... Just trying to double check here. It's been a while since we... Charisma, yep, sorry. Give me a charisma saving throw. DC is 18. Okay, never mind. Your tremendous force of will tells the elder brain to fuck itself. With a 31 charisma save. Quietly, it will end its legendary action turn. Annalore, you're up.
Okay. I'll come in. Let's see. Steve is still alive, right? He's just
he's just stunned. Yep.
Okay. I'll shoot the green guy here.
Okay.
Monumental, whatever.
Sure. Oh my goodness. You don't have pack tactics, do you? I thought that was one of the things Artificer had.
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna kill him. How does he die?
Could have been a kobold.
Yeah, 15. Just gonna freeze his
frozen
brain
salad.
over.
Nice. Yeah. All right.
And then I would like to grab Steve and kind of just pull him behind cover.
Sure.
Just behind the stairs here with me.
Okay. Normally outside of action economy, but Steve is the last of his kind, so we'll allow it.
Yep.
All right.
I'll give him some temp HP too.
Fair enough. As your turn ends, Convincing Elder Brain will try to psychically link up with Claximus. Claximus will attempt a charisma saving throw. go. Can't go easy on Claximus just because they went on vacation. Dang! Claximus fails and is mentally linked to the Elder Brain.
I think Claximus has... Hold on. Oh wait, he's in here.
He's in where?
He's listening.
What? Really?
He's in the voice.
Oh, you think he wants to do that thing where he like ends his rage to make another saving throw and starts a rage again?
I'm pretty sure he would if he's going to get linked.
I feel like he has 4 out of 4 rages, which doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure he raged twice last time, at least. All right, so we'll do, because he's definitely raging now. Let's see. Yeah. All right, sure. We'll have him do that, which is called Fanatical Focus. If you fail saving throw, you're raging, you could re-roll it, but you must use the new roll. You could use this ability only once per rage. All right, so he will use this ability, and he will roll a new check. Here we go. Okay, he needs an 18. He got a 16 again.
Oh, that's
all right.
too bad.
He is linked up. All right. Small Mind Flayer. Small Mind Flayer is poisoned. He's upset. He knows why you are here, and so he is going to go and make sure that you can't take the most precious thing that he's got. So he's going to use a ability, and he's going to go from one place to another place. There we go. And that is his turn. All right. On the Elder Brain's third legendary action, it is just going to pump psychic damage directly into Claximus's brain. Ooh.
I don't know, that's the only thing that can hurt him.
He has
Right.
resistance to psychic because of Intellect Fortress.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
I can
let's-
post it again.
I know how it works. It's fine.
Right, you should definitely know how that would work.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so we take 7 points of psychic damage. Slowly but surely, we will whittle him down and destroy him. A fitting punishment for going on vacation. All right, Claximus' turn. All right, Claximus has killed the greatest threat on the board of the Intellect Devourer. Now he is surrounded by scrubs. 2 scrubs, in fact. Would he ignore the scrubs to try to get to the Elder Brain, or would he trust Bubbles to handle the Elder Brain? I think now that the Elder Brain's linked up to him, I think he'd probably ignore these scrubs to try to take out one of these 2 Mind Flayers. All right, so I'm gonna have him run over here to this Mind Flayer and try to kill it. I don't think he would be reckless with this many people around, and these 2 are both going to make opportunity attacks against him. So, what? Whoa, what's up?
I don't know. Clax is always reckless.
Is
I mean, the brain's a pretty easy target, right?
Yeah, well, he's not going for the brain. He's going for the Mind Flayer. But even the Mind
okay.
Flayer, I mean, they aren't that good. Wow, he did get hit though. So he takes half because he's still raging. Would he re-up his rage as a bonus action to make sure that he could use his Fanatic Focus again? I'm going to say yes. All right, so that puts him down to only 1 rage left. All right, and then he is going to whack. Here we go. Once and twice. Ooh, that seems good. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. All right, so this poor Mind Flayer, who is both handsome and wise, just took 31 points of damage, and then, I don't know, a lot of numbers. I'm not gonna figure it out. Here we go. And he's so fucking dead. He is fucking paced. Oh my god. All right, and that will be Claximus' turn. This is a pretty good turn. Lift to you.
Right. I'm gonna poke my head out here, try to orientate myself.
Sure.
I look at Pigo. Pigo, where are my friends? They're upstairs somewhere. Yes. No.
I mean, I'm not playing Pigo, so I can't tell you.
Ah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
okay.
We have
Wait, what?
We have a special guest voice actor.
Pigo.
Pigo, point your snoot in the direction of everybody. Where's Claxmus?
Claxmus is not on the same level as us.
I figured. I really can't remember. I don't see anything else down here. It looks like everything's dead.
Alright, Lift. Up the stairs is the small Mind Flayer and his friends. Downstairs is Claxmus and Bubbles.
Okay.
Yeah, Y for up, remember?
Yeah.
True.
I do remember. All right, I'll move downstairs to see what's happening.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let me start moving you down them stairs.
All right.
Let's see. That takes you. Okay. So your normal movement will get you to right about here. And then you could keep going down. You could stop here, or you could keep going down the stairs, but you'd have to do a bonus action dash. Or not bonus action. You'd have to do an action dash to keep going.
I'll use my action to go down without popping out into everybody. Like, as close as I can get.
Okay. So you're going to be, like, tentatively peeking out the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put you right there.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, you still have a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
Oh, wow, look at this guy. You know what? I still have my bonus action. I'm going to turn to a giant crab.
Oh, okay. Dope. Grab that for you real quick if you need it. Hulking crab. Blop.
Goodbye. Oh my
All
god.
right. Are you able to control that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. It's a little bit smaller than usual. A little bit smaller.
It's okay.
Thanks to the magic of FoundryVTT, token mod, or good stuff. Alright, anything else from Lifton? I think that's you're completely spent on action.
That is it.
Alright. Let's see. We had some legendary actions going on over here. So let's have this red dragon mess somebody up. Let's see. I guess you're just gonna tail attack this dude? Yeah. Blop. And then blop, because I forgot to roll the rest of them, and blop. Okay. Alright, so that is a total of 63 points of damage. The captain is dead.
I have a question.
Why don't people just always bring an ancient red dragon with them to fights? I don't understand. It just seems like, yeah, it just seems like the right way to play D&D. What is the question?
The water elemental that lifts. Does it go on his turn or?
Oh yeah. I was just gonna have it go on his turn to keep the initiative clear. Yeah. So Lift, you need to take your water elemental's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move him. You said there's a little guy upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right next to him.
Yeah, let's move upstairs.
Okay. So you flow over this dead body and upstairs. Are you able to see out of this guy? Probably not. Hold on.
No, can't.
I'll turn on vision for him. And give you control over him. Hold on. Blue.
Give me sight too.
Sure. Everybody will have control of this guy.
Everybody gets a bong elemental.
You're level 12 now. Nothing matters. All right. So as you head up the stairs, you do not see a small guy. You see this intellect devour. And you see this Illithid. And they are just sort of dodging / transmitting psychic messages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have any movement left?
Let's see. You were here, and you could flow through people with no penalties. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 more squares of movement.
All right, so hello. Okay, now I can see her. I got up next to this guy. I'll take a couple whacks at him here.
All right. The wax will be at disadvantage because it's dodging, but go for it. You flail your watery arms around in the air like you just don't care. But the psionic protections around the Illithid are too powerful. Is what you will tell Lift if he asks why you weren't able to land any attacks.
I'm very concerned about. I'm leaking everywhere.
Yes. Everyone bleeds now. except when they don't. I don't know. All right. Anything else from Water Elemental? I don't think so. That's your full action economy. All right. Let's see. That brings us to Monumental Veteran, who's somehow still alive. Amazing. All right. Monumental Veteran is just going to shoot at Pigo with disadvantage because poisoned. Here we go. Ka-chow. Pigo, it is nothing to you. It is nothing. All right, that brings us to opposite Mind Flayer, who is dead. Let's just remove them from the tracker. There we go. All right, that brings us to Alphonse, who is just a suit of armor. He calls out, Captain? Don't leave me here, okay?
Oh no, I'm not. Help us kill his fucking brain.
Oh, okay. And he starts picking up his pieces and assembling himself. He will be ready for action next turn.
Oh crap.
All right. And he has many guns that he has snuck into battle. He straps them to the inside of his armor where Django can't see. All right. Let's see. Predictable is Dunskies, so we'll remove him from the initiative tracker. That brings us to Cold-Hearted Captain. I'll remove him from the initiative tracker. Who would have thought an ancient red dragon could just kill you in one round? Wild. I'm learning a lot about D&D. Bubbles, to you.
All right. So the simmering shit that's on this brain.
Yeah.
Does it look dangerous?
You're a bard. You train in all skills. Give me a real quick Arcana. You have no idea.
Fuck. All right. Well, swinging on it.
Okay.
So, second. All right. This is my first attack.
Oh my god. A 30 is absolutely incredible. You bring your not lightsaber down hard and realize that the Elder Brain, like an adorable hamster, is inside a sphere of force. Now that you see it, now that you kind of climb up on the side of the jacuzzi, you know what I'm saying, and get up in there, you see that there is brain fluid sort of floating around in there. It has actually put itself in a little gacha capsule.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to use my second, like hasted action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay. It has to hit you to trigger Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, never mind. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Okay. You still have multi-attacks. You have a second attack if you wanted to take it. And you have a tremendous amount of speed because you're hastened.
Yeah. A 5e shuffle then to get around to this guy.
The Elder Brain cannot attack you with any of its tendrils or anything because it has trapped itself inside a sphere of force.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My second, sword attack's going on that. Oh,
Okay, you're good. 34 definitely hits tangential Mind Flayer Scion for 11 points of radiant damage.
All right.
All right, you still have bonus action and a tremendous amount of movement left.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to finish this guy quick. So, I'm gonna take another swing at him.
All right, take your hastened action. A 17 is enough. Takes another 11 points of radiant damage.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to shoot him.
Oh, okay. Point blank, you pull out a pistol and take a shot. Are you including your extra damage from being embiggened?
I think so. Yes.
Oh, I think it's actually included by the embiggened status.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
A magical foundry.
I know.
Okay. In that case, you Ember blast him, and it's in melee, so it does an extra 6 points of damage. So he takes 18 points of damage and is bloodied.
All right. And I'm gonna be like, kill this one, please.
All right. That brings us to Sedate Intellect Devourer. Sedate Intellect Devourer, it knows that 5e doesn't make any sense, so it's going to leap from this armchair to this armchair like a feral cat made of brains. Adorable. And it is going to try and eat the brains of this water elemental, because 5e. So, water elemental, here it comes. It's going to devour thine intellect. So go ahead and give me a intelligence saving throw, water elemental. Anyone could do it because you all have control of it, but it is technically Lift's Pokemon. Oh damn. Oh, never mind. You take 6 points of psychic damage, but worse, it's gonna try and eat your brain. 11. How smart are you, elemental? Oh god, you have a 5 intelligence. Alright, you are catatonic. As your intelligence is reduced to 0, and you go into a permanent coma. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. The most powerful monster in D&D is a fucking brain cat. And if that wasn't enough, it's still got its multi-attack. So it will claw you for good measure. Meow. Wow. Okay. But it is a non-magical attack, so you'll just take half of that. So half of the critical, I'll apply it for you. There you go. All right. Strong play. Sedate Intellect Devourer. Strong play. All right. That brings us to Steaming Veteran. All right. Steaming Veteran has one thing on his mind, and that is being dominated by the Mind Flayer Collective. But he sees there's a giant crab here, and Elder Brain says that they are doing okay. So Steaming Veteran is just going to attack this crab with a disadvantage. Here we go. 1 and 2. Alright, disadvantage 12 and 11. Neither of them will get through the defenses of the hulking crab. That is its turn. That brings us to Tangential Mind Flayer Scion, who does not like what Bubbles is doing. So this guy has not used a Brain Blast, which is good. So he is going to move 5e Shuffle behind you, Bubbles. And then he is going to Brain Blast at you and Claximus.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. All right. Okay. Let's see. And I guess we got to roll for Claximus real quick. He, I think, explicitly said he wanted to fail one of these saves. So I think that was like one of the last things he said to me before he left the state. Damn it. All right. Wait, why did he roll twice? Oh, okay. All right, so it looks like a 9 is going to fail. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess he would burn his... No, he only has 1 rage left. Nah, he would definitely burn it. He doesn't want to be stunned.
13
All right.
fails too, right?
Yeah, because it has to be a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So he'll burn his last thing, which will then trigger him burning his last rage to try and do this. Here we go. New intelligence save. He's a 15. No. All right. He is stunned. In addition to that, he takes half of 4d8 plus 4, which this particular stat block is not forthcoming with. So I'll just do it manually. So he takes 10 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
All right. Got him.
I think we both do that, don't we?
Oh, yeah. If you made the save. No. Oh, no. Yeah. Wow, you're both stunned. Shit. Okay. And then if you don't have protection for psychic, you take the full 21 points.
Yep. And then I need to make a Constitution saving throw because my
to maintain your haste. Yeah. The DC is only a 10, though. Okay. All right. Does the stun take you out of concentration?
I don't know.
Let's see. Concentration. Being incapacitated or killed, you will lose concentration on a spell. And
Is stun considered incapacitated?
we're about to confirm.
Think it does, because when I was reading Monk,
A stunned
before-
creature is incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in addition to all that shit happening, you're gonna miss your next turn anyways, because haste wears off. But you were gonna miss it anyways because of the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the best time to lose it.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna lose it, at least you lost it with someone you love, you know? Okay. Now that you're all janked up and stunned, this dude is gonna move to here. And on his next turn, he is gonna try to extract that big juicy brain of yours from your head.
Yeah. Shit.
All right. That brings us to Vindictive. All right. Vindictive has poop on him. I'm not sure why he has poop on him, but he's gonna rush up and try to attack this crab. All right. Here you go, crab. 2 attacks with a mighty short sword at disadvantage. 1 and 2. Oh. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he misses terribly. All right. Let's see. That brings us to top of the round. Django, what do you got for us?
All right, let's see here.
And without Kishara to link all you guys up psychically, you guys don't even know how bad it is down below. That's important to note.
All right,
All right.
so please feel free to correct me if I have, because I'm secure. I don't believe I've used my feline agility yet.
Not in this particular attempt, no. I think you used it the first attempt that you made against the Mind Flayers, so you haven't used it yet.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and activate that. And all right, and I'll say to Allor, it's like, I'm going to head downstairs to see if I can help out the captain.
All right.
All right, so that's 15 feet of movement so far, and I will go ahead and jaunt my way down the stairs.
All right. Let's see. So you're heading down. All right. Let me move you. All right, you end up down there. You can stop on this floor or keep going.
I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Let me move you. Man. I'm always like, should I spend the time to set up teleporters? Nah.
It's
All
really
right.
not worth it.
There you go. All right. You make it to the bottom of the stairs. There is a familiar-looking crab, and it is doing battle with 2 roughly humanoid-looking creatures. They seem to be Mind Flayer thralls. You also see a blurry blob of pixels that you recognize as a stunned Claxmus.
All right. I'm pretty sure that would have used all my movement. So
Okay.
I will go ahead and attack with sheathed pistol against the veteran here.
Hype. Yeah. That's gonna hit. It's next to an ally, so you will get the good stuff. That is a total of 37 points of damage. This veteran is bloodied.
All right, that's all for me.
Oof. Okay. As your turn ends, it brings us over to this guy. This guy was going to stop broadcasting, and honestly, he probably needs to because shit just got cray-cray. Captain's killed. Snuggly's off doing snuggly stuff, and the brain is under attack. So, looking at his abundant amount of badass abilities, see, each of these big guys has plane shift, and I have to keep asking myself, at what point would they just be like, fuck it, and leave? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're lawful evil, right? But I feel like you're still evil? You know what I'm saying? Like, you care about the company, but if the company wanted you to die for them, would you, though? You know?
But if you're a hive mind, you know what I mean? Like, you're losing a part of yourself.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. Fair enough. It will drift down the stairs. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. There we go. It will come down the stairs. That does take its movement. There we go. It's no longer concentrating, but it totes is poisoned. So let me fix this because it got out of sync. There we go. And that is its turn. Yes, it will come down and stand right over you, Piggo. All right. That brings us to, I think, go here, turn this one off. All right, your Red Dragon ally. All right, your Red Dragon ally will check to see if she gets back her breath weapon. He's a 5 or 6. Nope. She will take flight again and just land on top of the ship and start tearing up the roof and just generally wrecking it, since she's not finding any resistance at all from the Mind Flayers. Also, bloop bloop bloop. She gets her actions back. Speaking of bloop bloop bloops, there's some bloop bloop bloops down here. Baubles, I guess you still get to make a charisma saving throw, even though you are stunned. So, yeah. All right. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and give me another charisma saving throw to avoid this thing linking up with you.
Hello?
Yep, it's trying to establish a psychic link with you.
Gotcha. Sorry about that. I was trying to fix my mic.
Okay, Jesus, 27. All right. It is unable to psychically link with you. It has no movement. It has no bonus actions. I guess that's the end of its turn. Okay. That brings us to Piggo.
Well, Piggo obviously knows that she's got this. And so, of course, I'm going to attack the magnetic Illithid.
All right.
I hate their names. I hate their names so much.
That's part of their power. Okay, let's see. You don't gain pack tactics for this one, from what I could tell. So
it doesn't look like anybody's around. So
14 does miss, but a 27 hits for 17 points of damage.
And see, now Piggo knows that she's got this, but she's also not an idiot. So she says, She sort of nods to him, says, pick up, and then disengages as a bonus action and runs downstairs.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. I'll take you over to the next map. Yoink. All right. So you could essentially get off here, or you could keep going down these stairs to go further down the ship. Though I don't know with your speed if you get any further than that this turn.
I think that's probably about as far as I can get.
Okay. All right. Pigo, it is at this point that this door opens and you see another Mind Flayer. This one's got a gun, I guess.
He looks cool as shit.
Right? Okay. Red delivered. Apparently just had a whole folder of Mind Flayers just ready to go. Makes me never want to play Spelljammer with them ever again.
Wait, that's funny.
Okay. Oh, really? He's late and he actually showed up in combat?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Serendipitous. All right, that brings us to Annalora. Wait, before Annalora could go, Claximus is going to take another 3d6 psychic damage automatically. But he halves it because Intellect Fortress, so he takes another 7 points. All right, Annalora, it's you.
Cool. Okay. So this thing here, he's not concentrating on anything anymore, right?
No. Just on ass kicking.
I'll go here. I'll look at him. And I'm going to use Scorching Ray on him.
Mm-hmm.
At level 3.
So you take out your fancy firearm, you spin the barrel, and then it like perfectly stops on the fire setting, and you just start blasting.
Mm-hmm. At level
Hype.
3.
Okay. It's so Outlaw Star. I love that gun.
So I create an additional ray, so this is going to be 4 attacks. So the first one
Okay.
is 26.
Mm-hmm. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yep. Oof. Okay. 18 will hit. Let's see. I think you just did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are you supposed to do? 5?
Oh, 4. Just 4.
Okay. All right. With that 4th one, he is bloodied.
Great. Okay, and then I'm gonna have Krako move in. It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna grab Steve and move down the stairs.
Okay. I feel like Steve should do another saving throw at some point, yeah?
I think he
Against-
gets one at the end of his turn, right? So he should
Yeah.
have like 2.
I think his turn was just being shared with Django. So we'll have him go twice. Because he was initially going to be Django's support buddy. Now he would be fully functional.
Okay, great.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell him to come with me.
All
and
right.
Go down.
Says, I will join you in our crusade against evil.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Okay. So you're gonna head down to mid deck. So right about there-ish. Steve is coming. Hold on.
Yep.
Bloop. All right. So basically, you come down this away. Ignore how it looks, and you go down that away.
Yeah, I see this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep going.
Do you have enough movement?
Well, I was right next to the
1,
stairs.
2, 3. It'd be. Yeah, I mean, you could start heading down. You'd probably still be on the map with this guy.
Okay.
Because you go down and around. Because you only got 30 speed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So that's where you'd be. All right. And Psychic Steve will provide you with psychic protection if you need it, since Django has abandoned him. All right. As that turn ends, more psychic damage is being pumped into Claximus. So he takes 5 points of psychic damage. Slowly and steadily, it will kill him. That is kind of a cool thing about the Elder Brain, but I can't imagine a combat lasting long enough for an Elder Brain to burn you out that way. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that brings us to Small Mind Flayer. Small Mind Flayer does some really creepy stuff, and it's creepy. And he gives orders, and these guys prepare to enter initiative as soon as they need to. And they're going to make their final stand there. All right. As Small's turn ends, Claximus takes another 5 points of psychic damage.
I feel like you could burn people down.
Because you just use all your legendary actions. Well, the thing is every creature that it's linked with, it can do this damage to. Right. So if you had also failed your save, you'd be taking the damage also. So the brain could eventually burn everybody down pretty good.
Plus, there's Mind Flayers attacking you.
But yeah, that's true. All right. Claximus' turn comes up. He loses his turn. Tries to make an intelligence save to get out of it. Needs a 15 or higher. Here we go. Advantage because Intellect Fortress. No, he is still stunned by that brain blast. All right. I think it has burned out all of its legendary action points trying to nuke his brain in the microwave. Lift the crab. You're up.
He'll try to snippety snap the one Django shot.
Okay.
So I'll take one claw attack at him.
That will most assuredly hit.
Nice.
And decapitate him.
Excellent. And then Crab not too happy about this other guy next to him, so he'll take his other attack at him. See if he can get him snatched up in his crab claws.
You snatch him up in your crab claws, and he is bloodied.
Nice. I'll wave him around and look at Django and be like, shoot.
Hype. Anything else from Lift?
That's it. And then Water Elemental, what's he doing?
He is brain dead. He's just gonna kind of hang out.
He's just gonna be a puddle.
Pretty much, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Their ability to eat brains is not limited to the physical world. So they did actually eat the extraplanar intelligence that was powering that water, which is amazing. All right. Let's see. The boat rocks back and forth as the dragon empties 3 legendary action points into tail slamming the ship back and forth. If this keeps up, she could cause a rupture, which would cause lava to flood into the ship. Just throwing that information out there.
Lift this crab. I forgot to do it. I was going to move up just to.
Oh,
stop
sure.
All right, that's it.
All right. This monumental veteran can't believe that nobody wants to fight him, so he's just going to shoot at Krako, who got left over here. Actually, he has enough movement. Yeah, he'll move up.
Krako is small, so.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Is he medium or is he large?
It's who?
The veteran. Can he move through Krako?
He's literally moving to this space and then attacking. Is that?
Oh, I can't see. That's why. I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was putting Krako there too.
Oh no. He's he's gonna attack him. He can't move through him, so he's gonna attack him. Okay. Here we go. 1 and 2 for Krako. These are at disadvantage. Cause poisoned. Oof. Don't think either of those is gonna hit. All right. Nope. That brings us to late Mind Flayer. All right. Late Mind Flayer sees Piggo, sees Peeps on the stairs. It's gonna move to here and put his hands to his forehead And then fire off a Mind Blast. So, let's see. I don't know. Guess like that. That should work. Yeah. All right. So Psychic Steve, Onalora, and Pigo all make the saves. Intelligence based. Onalora, you have advantage because of Psychic Steve.
I'll add 5 to that.
Okay. Then you make it. Psychic Steve, let's see if he makes it. Oh, nice.
He has advantage, yeah.
Yeah. I thank you for explaining it. All right, Pigo, can I get an intelligence save?
She has like a 3,000 intelligence, so we'll just say she passes. I'm trying to find where I am on the map. Is the actual? There we go.
Remember, you could always click on yourself in the initiative tracker. It'll take you right to your to the menu you click on.
Man, I wish it had been the big one.
Okay. You are stunned. It's gonna extract your adorable little brain next turn. Alright. That brings us to Alphonse. Alphonse is ready to fight and needs to help the captain. Alphonse is going to right himself, put his head on, and he is going to run up to here. And he's going to start firing at this Mind Flayer with an assortment of guns that Django doesn't know he has. So I'm going to use this one and this one. Maybe? No? None of your guns work, little buddy? Okay, let's try again.
I start using fist.
Nothing? Aw, this poor kid. He just wanted to use his guns so bad. Alright. I don't think he has the speed to get all the way over there. That's why he wanted to use his guns. Oh wait, you gave him a fist that he could shoot, right? And he has just to reel it in?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, then he will try to punch. 17 for 7 is gonna hit. And then he will reel in his fist. And I guess that is his turn. Alright. That brings us to Bubbles, who is stunned. So you're stunned, you're haste, the whole deal. Give me an intelligence save. Nice. Alright, you are no longer stunned. This will make it very difficult for me to eat your brain. And that brings us to Sedate Intellect Devour. Alright, Sedate Intellect Devour is going to leave this jump of a water elemental behind and begin heading down the stairs to join the battle. But it doesn't see anybody, so it's going to use the dash action. And it's going to move up to here, and that's its turn. Alright. A Steaming Veteran. Let's see. Steaming Veteran. Yeah, it's going to just stab at the crab. 1 and 2 at disadvantage. Nope, 16 is not going to hit. And I don't think it's 16 hit. Is it 16 hit?
No, 17.
Oh, shit. Wow. All right. 22 for 7 whole points of damage.
That hits. Then I guess I need to make a concentration save, huh?
Yes, please.
For my puddle of water that I don't... do I know it's a puddle of water that's brain dead? Can I feel that?
You can still feel it's there, but yeah, you wouldn't know that it's a puddle or its brain has been sucked out.
Gotcha. Con save. Let's see. Boom. Okay.
And that is good. All right. That brings us to this Mind Flayer right here. It needs to try to get back its Brain Blast. These are 5 or 6. Sadly, it does not get its brain blast back. All right. Bobbles. Let's see. Okay. What a terrible spell. Wow. Has anyone ever used Crown of Madness and been satisfied with the results?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I think you could pull this off. Let's see. Template. This. Let's see. Some of this. And with that, yeah. I think that would get everybody. Doesn't look like it would get Claxmus though. Alright. Yeah, I guess Bubbles, this is for you. He's just gonna cast a spell at you. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. You are confused, as per the spell. All right, and man, it doesn't mean you can't make reaction attacks. So he is going to hope that you don't kill him, and I guess stand his ground. Yikes. All right, Django, back to you.
Alright, so let's go ahead. And it says I'm hitting a wall. There you go, thank you. I'll go ahead and move around this way. Alright, I see the captain's in trouble, so I'll say to Lift, you take care of that guy. I'll help out the captain.
I will clap my claws together.
And so I'll sweep around the corner, take a shot at the tangential Mind Flayer.
Okay. Oh yeah. Give me that sneak attack. Yeah, you blow his head clean off his body, and in doing so, end the confusion on Captain Bubbles. Well done, well done.
Right. Do I actually see Alphonse there?
You do.
I see that. Alphonse, you're all right.
Oh yeah, he lets out a squeal of fear, and as he does, several guns go flying over his shoulder. And he says, "Oh, Django, hey, I'm okay."
All right, come on, we gotta find some way to stop this this brain thing.
It's got a giant wall of force around it. You're not gonna be able to get through it with physical damage.
All right, let's see here. In that case, I guess I still have bonus action after. I'll go ahead and I guess since I still have it, I'll go ahead and take a shot at the dude that Lift Crab's holding.
That is a hit for 11 points of radiant damage.
All right,
That guy is still hanging on by a thread.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Krakow is small. This dude is large, so he can move through Krakow. So he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll start heading down the stairs. I believe you will, yeah, appear at the stairs. There's a Piggo. The Piggo is dazed. maybe? Or sorry, stunned?
Stunned, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have dazed in this edition. Got it. And man, how long are your tentacles, bro? Could you eat Pigo's sweet little bacon brain? Let's see. Tentacles. They are 10 feet. God damn it. Okay. Since you are stunned, you will automatically fail the save against its telekinesis. So it will telekinesis you right up into its grill. Nom 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 noms.
Oh.
Okay. That is what it does. That brings us to the dragon. Let's see. Dragon tries to get back her breath weapon. Does not. Dragon is going to start wrecking the ship some more this turn. That brings us to convincing Elder Brain. Bloop bloop bloop. And can't seem to get through to Bubbles. Django is going to try to link up with your mind. Yeah. All right. So Django, go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw. Excellent. You feel your minds link up with the brain. All right, it's just gonna sit there in its little ball of force with its tentacles all squished up. It just looks like I don't know. It looks like a glass bowl with like a brain and a bunch of spaghetti in it. It's really gross. Pigo, you are stunned. Make a new intelligence saving throw. This could be the last saving throw Pigo ever makes.
All right, so Pigo doesn't have inspiration, but I do. Can I use my
take
inspiration?
Kishar's inspiration for Pigo? Sure.
Okay. I'm just going to use Kishar's intelligence stat also.
No, you don't need to. You managed to come back to your senses, Pigo.
Does that happen at the beginning or end of my turn?
End of your turn.
Excellent. I'll end my turn after that then.
All right, strong decision. As you end your turn, Django and Claximus are going to take 3d6 psychic damage automatically. 14. All right, Claximus takes half. He's doing great. He's got so much health. Django, I think you take the full amount.
Yes.
All right, Analora, to you.
Can I get vision through Kriko for a second?
Sure. You guys like telepathically communicate and all that jazz like familiars do? Okay.
Okay, great. So, let's see. I'm gonna have him move. Is this veteran here dead or it's alive?
Nope, he's oh, you know what? This is the one that you iced over. Let me just delete this one altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if Krako is there, how far is he from the one that is down the stairs that holds Pigo?
Just right up on him at that point.
Okay, so Krako's gonna move there, and that's how Krako to detonate.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So he erupts, dealing 10 damage on a failed dexterity saving throw to both the Mind Flayer and the Intellect Devourer.
As an action, okay. Doing so destroys the cannon and forces each creature within 20 feet of it. So it would be the one at the top of the stairs. It would also be Pigo as well. It's friendly fire.
If I move Krako there, is he still in range of the big guy without hitting Pigo?
I mean, Pigo is telekinetically right against the creature's mouth. So I'm going to say that
alright.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll hit Pigo.
Okay. I mean, it's 10 damage,
10 damage,
and it's Pigo. I think she'll be okay. All right. let's roll some dexterity saving throws. Let's see. We need one from Pigo. We need one from this guy. And we need one from this guy.
Please don't be the.
You got
Okay.
it.
All right, both the bad guys fail, taking 10 points of force damage.
Yep.
This intellect devour is bloodied.
Okay. And then let's see. I'm gonna move.
And this guy's gonna make a concentration check on his telekinesis, and barely holds it.
Gonna go there. Let's see. Oh wait, the detonation was an action, so never mind. I'm gonna go down the stairs and I'm gonna call out to Lift, who I should be able to see, I think.
Okay.
And I'll say, Lift, Pigo's in trouble. Pigo's in trouble.
It puts you like there-ish, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Pigo's in
Oof.
trouble, Lift. You're the only
Anything
one
else
that
from
can
on the
save
lore?
her now.
Oh damn! Lift some pressure.
So
wanna-
I just checked, and if he still has concentration on telekinesis, I had disadvantage on my save, so it's the 1, not the 19.
Oh damn! All right, Pigo, 10 points of force damage. All right, Lift.
Okay.
It's a lot of pressure. Pigo, or the captain, Claximus, Django, your entire crew, finding Kishara. I know it's gonna be a hard decision to make.
Big question here.
Yeah.
Can I fit in the stairs? Is
You'll
the
be
whole
squeezing. It will take a very long time to get up the stairs.
crap. Jeez Louise.
All right, Django, 12 more points of psychic damage. Claximus, 6 more points of psychic damage. All right, that brings us to Schmalz. Schmalz does his thing. Another 3d6 points of psychic damage being dulled out. Django, 12 more points of psychic damage. Claximus, 6 more points of psychic damage. All right, that brings us to Claximus. All right, Claximus continues to be stunned. Claximus is gonna try and make an intelligence saving throw, and does it.
I give him a +5.
Okay, he
I'm
didn't
looking
need it,
30,
but
right?
he'll take it. Sure. He only
Did you
needed a
say
15.
He doesn't? Oh,
No, I said he does it. He does it. He is successful. So put that flash of genius back in your pants, ma'am.
I mean, I'll use it. It's fine.
all right. Here we go. He is no longer stunned. He look around. He's very pissed off. He has lost rage though, as a result of not attacking all this time. I believe, unless he's at a high enough level,
Didn't he
rage
take
doesn't.
damage?
He's been getting hit.
Oh
every
yeah.
round.
He's been damaged. You're right. So he's good. Lift to you.
Okay, I got this guy stuck to me, so let me finish him off.
Look,
Er,
I got
er,
a plan.
All right, I'm just looking at you
Wait,
with my
you think
tiny crab eyes.
do you think you lift the brain and maybe like bust a hole through the side of the ship and throw it into the lava?
I mean, maybe.
Okay. What does that mean? Okay.
Maybe. Is there a hole in the ship to the lava?
There's the lower decks are gonna be filling with lava pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay. Let me finish the guy that's underneath me, or I'm holding him. So let me try to snap him.
Oh yeah. That will finish him off. He is cut in twain.
Okay. And then I'll look at the captain, and I like his plan. But my pig's in trouble.
Mm.
So I'm gonna bonus action drop. I'm gonna drop grab form.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Start
Let's
running up the
I'm
stairs.
gonna start running to my piggo.
So beautiful. Okay. As you start running up the stairs, you are now in a Mind Flayer sandwich. There's this one here, and there's this one here.
Nice.
Psychic Steve, though, he would be down with Annalora, so here we go. Boop. Okay. And that's your full action economy. Lift.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Okay. That brings us to late Mind Flayer. Late Mind Flayer sees that you have arrived on the scene, tries to get its brain blast back. Ah, it does not. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's do it. He is going to look over at you, and he's going to take that sweet gun that was in his illustration, and he's going to try and fire it at you. Here we go. Maybe? Man, are all these guns broken? Hold on. It's probably pissed off because it wants ammunition or something. Let's see. Just turn off ammunition. Alright, now will you work? There we go. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Alright, he shoots you for 16 points of damage. Blows the smoke off of his gun like a smooth-ass Mind Flayer with a gun. And then closes the door.
What a dick.
All right, that is his turn. Let's see. The boat rocks again, and you hear the roar of the dragon. Down below, there has sprung a leak. People are dying down in the brig as lava begins to pour in through a busted crack in the ship. All right, that brings us to Alphonse. All right, Alphonse sees Django's there. Doesn't want to use a gun in front of Django, so he's just going to.
Be like, Alphonse, help him knock out the flow.
The what? The what?
Floor.
What?
The flow.
The flow?
No, the floor. And I point down.
Why am I knocking out the floor? Oh, okay. And he just starts punching the ground underneath the jacuzzi. Is that the plan? Just punch the floor out of the jacuzzi? All right. Bubbles, to you.
I'm gonna look and be like, I don't know if we could even move it with the wall of force.
Inside the wall of force, it is nicely compressed into this 10 foot by 10 foot ball. The brain.
We should try to leave. Just leave the brain for now. Honestly,
I think the psychic link stays, no matter how far we are.
It's 5 mile radius.
Oh, yeah, then we're fucked. Okay.
Hey, Captain, remember what we did with our, when we were planning? We have heist tokens.
Oh.
You do have heist tokens. Did you have some secret plan that I don't know about?
You don't happen to have made a disintegration gun, but it's a one-shot use, right?
I mean, you tell me. You got the heist token.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So I talked to Annalora, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had her use what do you think of, like a plunder to create some sort of disintegration gun.
Sure. That
It's
sounds
got
good.
like a one-time use. All right.
Captain, I don't think this gun will hold up. It's probably going to break once you use it.
Yeah, this is the flashback. Yeah. Like, who cares? We'll just get in
Oh
there.
wait, should I be playing like some fucking heist music while you guys are figuring this shit out?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Get rid of this dramatic music. We don't need that shit. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we just go into the disintegration gun and disintegrate the fuck out of the brain.
Okay, well, disintegration's a high-level spell, Captain. There's no way I can make a gun in just one day. We gotta get materials. We gotta get everything.
Well, it's gotta do it once. You know what I mean? What if we like take a bunch of our light guns? You know what I mean? And smelt them down into it. All right, like combine like all the batteries, like hook up all the batteries, like make the thing pretty much a goddamn bomb. I mean, they don't even make it a gun. Just make it so like you just put it next to it.
Okay. Maybe some of the powder from the red bombs will work.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Hold on, I'm just searching for the materials for disintegration. Does anyone have the spell? You can link it.
I can find it real quick. Alright. Disintegration.
Oh, it's disintegration.
A lodestone and a pinch of dust. That's not that bad.
Easy enough.
Hell,
Okay.
we have plenty of lodestone.
All right.
Well, yeah, where are we gonna get a lodestone?
I pull like 2 out because I think I needed like a lodestone to do what do you call it?
Oh, that's great, Captain, but where will we find a pinch of dust?
I look at the floor. I look at all the floors.
I look thoughtfully into the ceiling.
You have suitably heist tokened the shit out of this. Bubbles, you remember the disintegration gun, and you pull it out of your pocket.
It's in my prison pocket.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
pulling it
Okay.
literally out of my ass.
There is a soft, furry squelching sound as you pull free the disintegration gun. A risky place to store such a weapon.
It's the safest place.
Is it? Is
the
it
safest
though?
place I have.
Okay. Yeah, in case they try to search you at the airport, I got you.
All right.
All right. So you you come out of your flashback from the heist token, and you have the disintegration gun. And then?
Oh, I'm gonna use it on the brain.
All right. As you level it on the brain, it cries out in your mind, "Don't shoot!" But I'm assuming you fire anyways.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I'm gonna charisma check the fuck out of it, probably.
Oh,
So,
jeez. As you do, it shatters the wall of force, and it plops back down into its bathtub.
All right, everybody, kick its ass. I'm gonna throw this disintegration gun before it explodes.
Okay. No, it actually disintegrated when you used it.
Oh. Does it
Yeah.
disintegrate like the vine hand, and then the vines just grow back?
Oh, that'd be hype too. Yeah. Like when they in that one movie with the superheroes, they snapped the
Yeah.
gauntlet and it nearly killed him and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hype. Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn? That would be your action.
I don't think I could do anything else.
Okay.
Oh no, I got inspiration. I could give inspiration to somebody.
Oh, okay. That's a
Blacksmith-
thing.
Blacksmith doesn't look horribly confused or stunned anymore, so
No,
I'm
give it to him. Give it to him.
give it to him.
Yeah.
He's gonna fail like the next save.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him inspiration. Bardic inspiration. It should be a D8 still.
All right.
Until everybody tells me it's not a D8, then I second guess myself, then I get judged for knowing my class.
Dang. There's
No, I remember checking last week. It's a D8.
That's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Krako, this creature is very smart, but not smart enough to have read up on the brokenness that is the Artificer. So it's going to waste its life trying to deal with Krako. Krako, I don't even know if you could be affected by this, because I think you're immune to literally Dungeons and Dragons, but it is going to try to devour your intellect. And then it's going to try and claw you
Is it
at
psychic?
disadvantage. Yep.
Yeah, Pico is immune to psychic.
Of course. And immune to stun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then it hits you with an 18, maybe, and you take
I
6
think
points
that
of
is.
damage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Wait. Anna just like took damage. Something happened to her.
No, not her. Her octopus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
Please calm yourself. Okay. All right. Django, to you.
Alright, so I see the force field go down on the brain,
Mhm.
and I'll go ahead and take shot at it.
All right. Hype. Oof. 16 is gonna hit that squish. Give me that sneak attack damage. All right, 33 points of damage. There is an explosion of blood as the bullet connects. What else you got?
Alright, bonus action offhand with the Jimmy pistol.
Oh shit.
Yes!
All right. Take 17 points of radiant damage from your laser gun. All right. Anything else?
Alright, I'll ask, like, Captain, you think you guys got it? Can handle the rest of that thing?
Yeah, I hope so.
Alright. I say, like, Alphonse, you make sure that thing's dead, and then when it is, follow me back upstairs.
Django.
Alright. Good to see you, kid. And let's see here.
Oh man, the visor blushes a little bit when you say that.
So 20 feet this way, and then 10 feet up the stairs, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Take Steve with you too. I'm gonna tell Steve to go with Django.
All right. This dude right here is gonna try and just own this Piggo, I guess. So Piggo, you are still being levitated by him, and he can't extract your brain unless you're incapacitated and grappled. So many rules. Okay.
I'm restrained currently.
I know.
Telekinesis, but I'm not incapacitated.
All right, he's gonna switch gears here, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, Piggo.
All right, I'm gonna use one of Kashara's inspirations again,
Okay.
because I've got that sweet 9 wisdom here, Piggo.
All right, a 15 is pretty good, but not against an Illithid. Piggo.
Anna, flash me.
Can't see you.
Actually, we're on the same staircase, aren't we? Oh no, wait.
You're on the upper one. I'm on the lower one.
Damn.
Piggo. The greatest thing in your life is
Lift.
the hero of legend Lift. But now, you have been turned against him. You are set down as the telekinesis ends, and you see your greatest enemy, Lift, rushing towards you. You must destroy him.
Piggo.
Fantastic. All right. Setting you to the task with its dominate monster. This thing is gonna head back up the stairs, and I guess. Wait, didn't that octopus blow itself up?
Oh, let me read this. Hold on.
I mean, I feel like when you detonate, don't you blow up? Or
You can command the cannon to detonate. Doing so destroys the cannon. Yes.
I just
So the
wasted
intellect
a
devourer
whole-
came down.
Oh man. All right, that's fine. All right. Yeah, so it'll move up the stairs. Yeah, no, definitely don't want to go out there. There we go. Okay, he's bleeding everywhere. This poor son of a bitch. All right. Does she get back her thing, or does she keep sinking the ship? She does not. So she's gonna keep punching the side of the ship, letting lava in. I would not recommend going to the lower deck, where, gosh, 20-something prisoners are now being melted alive by lava. Okay. Convincing Elder Brain gets them 3 bloops. All right, what do you got left in the tank, sweetheart? Okay. Damn. What else? Oh my god. It's almost like you're not supposed to be able to defend yourself very well once all your minions are gone. Like by design. Design or something. Yeah. Okay. In that case, she's already linked up with Django. Lift isn't around. Baubles, give me another charisma save. She's gonna try and establish a link with you.
Alright.
You're bound to fail eventually. Nope. Okay. And she can't move, so that is her turn. Pigo, the time has come. Tears streaming down your piggy eyes. You must do what you are commanded. Right. Your body is not yours to command it.
So the middle railing, it's not solid, right? It's like bars or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping to be able to bonus action hide and then attack lift so that I could get my spooky trait.
Oh, nice.
To trigger. But I'm not sure if there's anywhere I can actually successfully hide. But I am Pigo. I have an intelligence of 8, so okay. I'm going to bonus action hide anyway.
All right.
Oh, she's proficient in stealth. Nice.
Holy shit. Okay. That's a pretty good stealth. I mean, I don't know where you're stealthing, but it's pretty good. I mean, Lift was looking right at you.
She'll tuck herself underneath the because these are like the stairs that you can see through, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a little bit of an overlap, but she's small. She's gonna tuck herself underneath the stair there.
Yeah, Lift. I mean, you got a pretty good passive perception there with an 18, but Pigo just sort of crawls underneath, like in between 2 of the stairs, and fucking disappears, man.
What?
Yeah. But it was a ruse, because then she popped out at the bottom of the stairs like Chucky slashing your ankles going into the basement.
You're free, Pigo. You're free. I'm so excited to see you.
Pigo!
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Lift is 25 hits.
The 25 does hit.
17 does not. It's really good that Pigo did not get a nat 20, because that would have been an instant kill.
You've got to make a successful DC 10 Wisdom saving throw, or you'll be frightened until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Lift, can we get a Wisdom saving throw? It needs to be at least a 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. But Pigo's 29 hits for 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
The Mind Flayer has chosen a powerful champion.
What are you doing, Pigo?
Pigo.
And I keep rolling these concentration checks. I'm like, I know my water elemental's killing it over there.
Yeah, totally. Just totally wrecking the top of that ship. I think there are definitely some rust stains starting up. Pigo, as your turn ends, Django and Calaximus are taking 9 points of psychic damage. Alright, which means Calaximus takes a 4 whole points of psychic damage. Alright, Annalora, to you.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Steve to go to Django to see if he can protect him. I have sight on Lift, right? So I saw what happened with Pigo.
Okay, he's gonna fart his way over to Django and attach to the back of his head. You now have advantage on Wisdom, Intelligence, and Charisma saving throws.
Did I see what happened to Lift with Pigo? Because I'm on the stairs.
Sure.
Okay, then I will run back to.
Okay.
To that level.
I just wanna say, I absolutely fucking hate this map. So much. It seemed so cool when I saw the map. I was like, this is the best Mind Flayer map that's ever been made. But it's a real pain in the ass. I'll be
I mean,
honest.
it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks super cool. All right, so you run back up the stairs, and then
I'm gonna. Pigo has a weird look. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do.
well,
Can I
I mean,
tell
look at
that she's
look at this
charmed?
thing.
Evil looking. Damn.
I mean, she's attacking lifts, so
Yes,
I'm gonna
that's
let
true.
you figure that out for yourself.
Something's wrong with her. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
spell magic.
Good call. Good call. All right. What level are you casting it at?
3.
You will need to make a caster check.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Pigo, snap
you
out
do
of
it. All
I
right.
just snap my fingers and say, "That's Lift you're attacking."
Pigo!
All right, now go up the stairs and kill that guy.
Pigo, you do see the small scratch that your Vorpal blade made along Lift's beautiful cheek. Okay. Anything else from Laura?
No.
All right. Django and Klax, your brain continues to be microwaved. 10 more psychic damage.
Just let me know
Alright.
when you're running low there, Django.
That brings us to a small Mind Flayer, who is just patiently waiting for you guys to actually engage him in a boss fight. It's no pressure. As this turn ends, Django and Klax, you guys take more psychic damage. 12. That will bloody Klaximus.
And me as well.
All right.
Like the first time ever.
What? Django was eaten by a giant parrot once.
I'm talking about.
I think you're talking about Klaxmas.
Oh,
Granted,
yeah.
he's dead. He died.
Yeah. All right, that brings us to Klaximus, who no longer has anything wrong with him and is very pissed off. He is going to climb into the fucking hot tub with the brain, and he's going to grapple the brain. Yes, I think this is what he's going to do. He's going to grapple the brain. No, wait, he won't even climb in. He's just going to reach in with one hand and grapple the brain. So here's an athletics check with advantage because he is raging. And then let's see, does the brain make the check? Probably not. Let's see. If it does, it'd be pretty embarrassing. No. All right, he's going to lift the brain up. He's going to just throw it on the fucking floor. And then he's going to walk up to the brain. And he is going to recklessly attack it with his other attack. Let's see. Can't believe he doesn't have any favorites set on this nice character sheet. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. The brain is bloodied. As he just drives the hammer down into it, there's the squelch of it being just mashed up. Those of you who are linked to it, you hear its psychic screams of pain. Lift, you're up.
Yep. I'll look at Pigo. Just kind of stare at her.
Mm-hmm.
And shake my head.
Oh, damn.
That's the worst I could do.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk up to this door.
That dad thing where it's like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not mad, you're just disappointed.
Oh yeah, super.
Oh,
Super.
yeah.
Quax also wants to add his radiant damage.
Oh, right. Where are you getting this from? It's like he's speaking through you.
No, you put it in chat.
Oh, okay. Man, I can't make any sense out of this character sheet. It's so trash. Okay. I don't see it anywhere. He must have like a macro or something in his interface. I don't know. I'll just say it does 10 damage. All right.
Yeah.
That's what it normally does, right? It's like 10 or 11 damage. All right. Sounds good. So lift. Disappointed, and then
After my disappointment, I walk up to the door. I open it. I thunder wave.
Wait, who are you walking up to? Pigo?
No. I opened the door.
Oh, the door to fight the other. I'm sorry. I'm on like 4 different floors of this fucking
okay.
ship.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
I just opened the door. Stare at him,
Yeah. Oh, and then just
throw
blast
thunder
him.
wave in.
Beautiful. All right, here's this Constitution save. He fails. He is blasted back into this table and takes 15 points of damage. And I'll say he takes another d6 for being blasted into the table.
Oh, nice.
All right. Sweet.
Yep. And then I'd like to close the door and run upstairs.
Oh, okay. And then you're gonna run upstairs. All right, hold on. All right. Note to future self: just put the fucking teleporters the next time. All right. You rush up the stairs, and there is the Illithid.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, you hear more creaking as the ship continues to sink. Off in the distance, you hear the of cannons beginning to fire, and then the crunch of cannonballs hitting the ship as your drow allies arrive on the scene. All right, late Mind Flayer, can't believe what you did. Is going to stagger to his feet, and he's going to open the door again, try to figure out where you went. And he's going to see Laura there, and he's going to see if he gets back his brain blast. And he doesn't. He's just going to try to shoot on Laura. Let's see. Here we go. $25?
Does he have disadvantage?
Oh, right, because poison. Since he was late, he didn't get marked. He doesn't hit. All right, that brings us to Alphonse. Let's see. Alphonse is going to try to get over to beat on the brain, but everybody's in the way, so he has to do his dash action to get over there. Poor Alphonse. Bubbles, to you.
I'm gonna move up to the brain.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast haste.
It'd be funnier if the brain was upside down. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, I put the haste. There we go. I'm gonna cast haste. On myself. Oh wait.
Okay.
Fast again. I'm then gonna take my haste action to just wail on this fucking brain.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit. 13 points of damage. It is still going.
I'm gonna shoot it while it's on the ground.
Okay. That is also gonna hit. 10 points of damage. Brain juice squirting out everywhere. This thing is turning into a pile of hamburger meat.
Alright. Yeah, and I think that's all I got.
Oof. All right. That brings us to this sedate Mind Flayer. Lift. It's gonna try to eat your brain. Give me a intelligence saving throw.
We'll
It is
use,
important you make this because it could suck out all your brains.
I will use inspiration.
Okay. It was a smart decision.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so you avoid 18 points of psychic damage, and just out of morbid curiosity. Oh my god. You would have been brain dead. pretty sure everyone except like Annalora and Kashara would have been brain dead for that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, I'd
Yeah.
have made it.
Oh yeah. Everyone except Kashara and Annalora. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can get
Killed by it? Yeah. All right. Top of the round. Oh wait. Sorry, Lift. Here is a very sad claw attack at disadvantage. Okay. Anyways, Django, to you.
Alright, at the base of the stairs here, alright, I'll go ahead and pull out the Shivaka pistol and shoot at the brain on the floor.
Yeah, that is gonna hit. 7 points of damage plus sneak attack.
20.
Okay. Let me check. Nope. There's a lot of meat there. There's a lot of meat. She's still going.
Yeah. Alright, I'm running a little low on health, so let me check my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use a greater healing potion that I have in my inventory here.
Okay. I'm gonna change out the music for something slightly more energetic.
Alright, rolling it off the dice tray here, so that'll be a gain of 19 HP.
Hype.
Bonus action.
All right. Anything else from Django?
Alright, I still have my movement, so I'll go ahead and spend 30 feet of movement to move up the stairs, and then that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to this Illithid that is still hanging on. Good for you, bro. Sensing what is transpiring down below and realizing with his very powerful brain that this shit ain't happening. He closes his eyes and begins to cast a spell, aka use psionics. Lift, going once, going twice. I never know who. I never remember who has counterspell or not.
No one in this campaign did.
Okay.
Did
Sweet.
we ever have we only had one heist token for the whole party, right?
No, each person had a heist token.
Each person? Okay.
Okay.
So would the flumps be able to hijack, like, do a disrupt a phase shift sort of thing? If we
You want to
gave them
know
prep?
if a floating plate of spaghetti and meatballs could stop a bunch of incredibly powerful psionic creatures from teleporting?
Yes.
Even though they've been teleporting this whole fight?
But they've been poisoned now.
Yeah, I've been teleporting them all over the fucking ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This guy's gonna leave. Goodbye. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with this one dude not leaving. Like, Bubbles is like, nah, bro, you have an obligation to the brain to stay. And then you're like, no, we're gonna burn one of our invaluable things to stop this one guy from getting out of here. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna delete his video. That's how gone he is.
I mean, like, I'm not saying he wouldn't flee. I'm just saying at the point where it looked like they were doing a lot better.
Yeah, no. When you know that the brain's almost dead and the ship is sinking and everybody down below, yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
he's out.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
All right, that brings us to Ancient D. All right, what do you got, Mandy? What do you got? Oh yeah. She is going to stick her head in the top of the ship and just breathe fire down into it. Lift, from where you're at, you watch as the staircase that leads up to that room where your water elemental is kicking ass, it just melts to slag. Both staircases. That whole area is now off limits.
No, my water elemental.
Now you're pretty sure the water elemental is dead.
Okay.
Which is good because I'm pretty sure if it had, at this point, it probably would have broken free and started trying to hunt you down and kill you, like elementals do when they're conscious.
That's
Yeah. All right, the brain. She's got nothing left, as she lays there dying on the ground. She's gonna try one last time to establish a connection with you, Bubbles.
Alright.
All right. Give me that charisma saving throw. There's no way you can make it again.
Oh,
What?
I know. You finally did it.
Yes. You feel her sadness, her pain. She was under a lot of pressure as the backup brain for the colony. Really wasn't qualified for this job and was just trying her best.
I think, honestly, kind of glad that's happened. I can feel you die.
Damn. Damn. That's some ice cold shit right there. Pigo, to you.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought it was the late one that was disappearing, but it's not. It was the Illithid. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, damn! I can't get revenge on him for making me
yeah.
attack my man. I guess I'll attack the one directly in front of me then.
Okay.
So I'll run forward, very very slightly bloody apparently, and attack him with my sword.
Do it. Oh. All right. Both of those are gonna hit. 24 points of damage total, bloodying. This Illithid.
And then I'll disengage as a bonus action and
Okay.
run towards everybody else.
All right. So you got lift up, or you've got everyone else down.
That's a good point. I feel like I would go up after lift.
Okay. All right. You guys feel another shift, and you know for sure that the ship is now sinking into the lava. All right. Pigo, let me get you up to the next floor. Oh my gosh. There you are. Let's see. There he is. Yoink. All right.
Big O.
Oh.
All right, Pigo, as your turn ends, this thing is dishing out that psychic damage to the bitter end. Will never stop. 7 damage for Bubbles and Django, and Claximus takes 3. All right, that brings us to Annalora. Did you just hellish rebuke it?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can take me there.
Oh, I don't think you made it.
I didn't. But
Wow. All right, you're gonna lose your next turn. All right, Annalora, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna look up the stairs.
Okay.
I see the intellect devourer.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to take my ring of the ram.
Okay.
I'm gonna point it at that stupid thing. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna shoot all 3 charges at it.
This adorable thing right here. You're gonna shoot this thing.
I'm gonna nail it to the wall.
All right. You think you are? I mean, you don't actually roll three times. I don't think you just do one really strong one.
Isn't it? Try to break. On a hit, you. Oh, 2d6, 2d10 per. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, 14 does hit. It only had 8 hit points left, so it just splatters.
And I'm just gonna turn to this guy and then be like, I'm just gonna turn my back to him.
Oh, jeez. All right.
He hasn't done anything to me.
Okay. Anything else from Laura?
No.
All right, 9 points of psychic damage to Django and Bubbles. 4 to Claxibus. All right, Smalls is gonna go, and before Claxibus could go, 13 more psychic damage to Django and Captain.
Jeez.
Not doing so good.
Tell me about it.
All right, Claxibus says, "Okay, this is about enough of this shit. I am going to lobotomize this elder brain. I don't know what mod that is, but it just feeds me dialogue. It's incredible. He's gonna recklessly just start smashing this thing with hammer and hammer. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
So that's the end of that. And he shouts out, "Hammer!"
Hammer!
He's gonna shout up the stairs. Laura, where is Kishara? Because if she's in the normal prison block, she's dead.
This is when we use the heist token. Claximus's heist token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Claximus' heist token. Okay.
We need
Hold
some
on.
heist
Hold on a
music.
sec. Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay. So there's a quick flashback, and you can tell us what happened.
All right, listen, Claximus. If we're gonna pull this heist off, we need to know where our target is. Okay? And the only way we can know where our target is if we can detect where her thoughts are using this flump. I point at Steve. He says, hammer,
Steve
hammer,
says,
hammer.
Steve doesn't say hammer.
No,
Hammer.
that's
Steve is
Claximus.
very
That's
eloquent.
Claximus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So Steve is the secret to detecting where she is. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna read the thoughts. He's gonna scan the entire ship.
Oh, hype. Okay.
And detect where she is.
All right. Steve closes his beautiful eyes. He raises his tiny fingies, and he feels the psychic reverberations through the ship. And he says psychically to all of you, "You're looking for 2 ladders on either side of a door. At the top of the ladders are doors. Beyond those doors are tubes. Kishara is in one of those tubes, but the small Mind Flayer Snuggly is waiting to attack us." All right.
No. So
So like literally the ladders where you came in, like literally
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ones
Okay.
at the top. Okay.
Yep. All right. Back to the combat. And Claxmus will say, "Oh, yeah, thanks," and he'll start heading up the stairs.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
We got the ship back like the week that I was like, oh no, everybody's dying
Yeah.
in my life. Did our ship have the crew, or is the crew still like abducted?
No. Kishara traded herself to Snuggly for everyone.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yep. Except apparently Alphonse.
Well, they
Who
don't
the-
consider him a person, so.
Yeah, they thought that he's he's a robot. So. All right. Claximus is turned Ed's lift. You're up.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yep, I'm gonna going up a ladder.
Okay.
It's like I was in the perfect position.
Okay. Oh man, am I reading all of this like completely wrong? My bad. It's actually behind this door. The ladder leads to a different part of the goddamn ship.
Go on into the door. That's what
Okay.
I said.
Yeah. All right, so it would be behind this door. Is
Okay.
where Kishara is. Yeah, these ladders apparently lead to another deck, and then that deck leads to the upper deck, which has been destroyed by the Red Dragon.
Gotcha. So
All right.
I'll go open the door.
All right.
and I'm looking for tubes or something. Oh shit!
Yeah, as you open the door, these guys, they all roll themselves into initiative, including apparently the most deadly monster in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Nuke it.
That thing. I hate that.
All right.
thing. So
What do you do?
I'm gonna cast a fireball in there. Of course.
Okay.
That's what I do. All right. Hold on. Don't. Oh god, that's so pretty looking. Okay.
And then you close the door so that
And I
it's
close the
trapped in
door,
there.
of course. Yeah, I close the door.
All right.
I mean, action economy, guys. I mean, you know, one item interaction per turn. You know what I'm
Can I use my bonus action to close the door?
I made you level 12. It doesn't matter anymore.
All right. That's just fun.
As you blow up the room, you did see in the tank behind small Mind Flayer with your 18 passive perception as the fireball was detonating. Kishara.
I didn't
It's fine.
see
We can
her.
revive her.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
No, we're level 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
No. Well, I only get the door halfway closed then.
Kishara, where the hell is your character sheet? Did you delete it?
I don't think so.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I always forget about that silent H. There we go. And I guess you are insane, right? Because you drove yourself insane on purpose?
It depends on whether I've taken a long rest since then.
I mean, you've taken a long rest in this Bacta tank where they're turning you into a Mind Flayer.
Okay, well then I'm not insane anymore.
Okay. Then I will say that the fireball definitely woke you up. What is the damage from the fireball? 29? That's respectable. Yeah, I will say that the tank cracks a little bit as the fireball goes off, and the water heats up and makes you go pee-pee. And then you kind of look around, and you are floating around in the back of the tank as the fireball fades from view. You may roll yourself into initiative, Kishara. Oh, here you go. Now, you can roll yourself into initiative. Alright, so these four jabronis, I gotta make sure that they are all poisoned, because that happened. There we go. Nice. And then they all have to make dexterity saves. There we go. Damn. I'm so sorry, little intellect devourer. You had 27 health, which is a lot for an intellect devourer, but it's not enough. These other guys are doing okay then. Let's see. Alright, Snugs and Diverging take the full damage. Oh wait, they're Mind Flayers. They have magic resistance. Okay, cool. Okay. Anything else from Lift?
Nope, I just look at Pigo and go, it's dangerous in there.
Late Mind Flayer is very upset. Very upset. I'm gonna go ahead and roll, see what we got. Oh, yeah! He is going to try a Brain Blast on Allura. He doesn't know any better. Well, he kind of does. He's super smart. Would he do that then? I gotta play these guys a little bit smarter than I have been, but I don't have much left in the tank from today. Let's see. He's gonna move along the wall, and he's gonna move down the stairs. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah, I'm calling out to him.
Yeah, he like motions you away with one of his tentacles. He's gonna blast Psychic Steve, Django, and Claximus with a Brain Blast as they're coming up the stairs and he's coming down the stairs. That's what's up. Alright, I only have about 50 character sheets open here, so shouldn't be too bad. Claximus, go ahead and give me a save and throw. Let's see, intelligence base. Excellent. All right. And then I need one from Django, and I need one from Psychic Steve. All right, and here's the Brain Blast. Dang, Django, you ain't messing around anymore. Psychic Steve fails. Let's see, 4d8 plus 4. And if you make the save, you don't have anything happen to you, because that's how Mind Flayer do. All right. So Claximus, he got fucking 8 and fails. So he takes the damage and is stunned. Oh, sorry. He got a 9 and fails. Claximus, you take 17 points of psychic damage. Psychic Steve is dead.
Oh, thank God.
The last of the flumps. You witnessed an end of a species. Alright. Good job, late Mind Flayer. Good job. Alright, that brings us to Alphonse. Man, Claximus just spends the whole time, like, stunned, it feels like. And then when he's not stunned, he's criticaling. It's gotta be, like, I don't know. That's gotta be pretty frustrating. / satisfying. Alphonse, speaking of frustrating, there's no brain left to fight by the time he gets over there. So I guess he's just going to run and try to go up the stairs, but then Claximus what?
As Alphonse goes here and say, Alphonse, here, grab a hold of me and take me upstairs with you.
Okay. He will use an action to grapple you, and then he's out of speed, so that's his turn. Yep. By the way, Django, as you're asking for that, you see lava begin coming up this stairwell, from below decks, and you see that the floor is starting to melt.
Oh, fuck, we gotta get out of here.
All right. If we get to Alphonse's turn and you guys are still on this floor, you're gonna take 10d10 points of fire damage as it starts filling with lava. All right. Bobbles.
All right.
You're up.
Let's go again. All right. So
Here, Django. He's gonna throw you up the stairs. He doesn't mind if he dies,
Yep.
but he doesn't want you to die.
Yep. All right. So just so I can confirm, if I haste myself, I can still use my haste action to cast a spell, right?
Yeah. You don't. Are you losing your turn though because you got janked up, like from the?
I thought that was last turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, go for it then.
All right. All right.
Okay.
I have 1 million feet of movement. Around everybody.
Okay.
Even though I'm too big, I can't get around everybody.
Sure.
I'm gonna get the Clax, grab onto him, and then I want to use Dimension Door to teleport us up to the to where I think lift would be. So like,
Okay.
I guess that first floor.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Oh shit! What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I think I accidentally teleported myself by accident.
Oh, okay.
I did it.
All right. There you go.
Hey,
There's
what's
just
up?
a fireball way the fuck out over here.
Then I'm gonna step the fuck out of the way, because I'm sure I still have movement.
All right. I mean, is anybody missing that non-stop psychic damage? Because I could keep rolling it if you
No, I'm good.
guys want.
No,
No?
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. That brings us to Unconvincing Mind Flayer. All right. Unconvincing Mind Flayer sees that you guys are all gathered up real nice in the doorway there, and he likes that quite a bit. And he's going to. Well, he doesn't see it because he got to open the fucking door. He's gonna go and open the fucking door. And he sees you guys are all gathered there, and he's gonna just try to brain blast you all. Oh my god. Here we go. Out the door.
Lift. Do you remember that heist token that we had?
Yep, sure do.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
alright.
Hold
Heist
on.
time. Heist time.
All right, Laura, you need to let the other people use their own storytelling and narrative skills
Yeah,
because
Lift.
it kind of feels like Laura, who hasn't spent any of her heist tokens, is just spending everyone else's heist tokens.
Well, Lift will tell.
Mm.
Tell us
Oh,
what
okay.
happened. Yeah.
Liv, tell me the
so-
story of your heist token without Laura's help.
No, wait, no, that's not fair.
Well, I mean, maybe he came and talked to me.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just hear what happened on the Laura show. Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, because I was like, Anna Laura, you know, when it's time for me to use my heist token, I think you should let me know. And then, what do you think we should do?
So your heist token is being used to tell Anna Laura to tell you that you needed to use your heist token?
That was part of it, and then we talk about the plan we planned with the heist token that you told me about using.
This is very
My heist
evil
token.
genie meta, but sure, keep going. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, when we're dealing with Mind Flayers, Lift, we gotta worry about their brain blast. Okay.
Now we worry about the Brave Blast. Okay.
Yeah. Now we have to worry. When you know that it's going to be absolutely terrible, we need to worry about the brain blast. Okay. So
That's
I read a
why
book.
we
I read a book
prepared
a long time ago about
to
Mind
have
Flayers.
mirrors. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
what
see?
it was.
I knew it was my heist token. I planned to have this mirror.
You're so smart, Lift.
Hmm.
That's right, mirrors. But we have to make it specially designed to only be able to reflect Mind Flayer brain blasts. It's if you can gather all the materials, maybe I can make one that can withstand one brain blast for you.
Yep, that's why this is my plan. So I can do that, Anna Laura, and I think I'll have an opportunity, the perfect opportunity to use it. I can feel it.
All right. And you stare right at the fucking camera, right into my fucking soul when you say that line. Got it. All right. Okay. So, the guy opens the door, and he gets ready to brain blast you. And I guess as a reaction, you pull out this mirror.
Yep.
Okay. And you reflect the brain blast back into the room.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks to the magic of Foundry, let me slowly, and I mean slowly, rotate this fucking cone template back around. You know what? I'll just draw a new one. Using the magic of Foundry. Let's see. There we go. So instead, he blasts Kashara, Snuggly, and the other Mind Flayer.
Oh, reflection. It should be,
It would
in
be
the opposite direction.
lifts.
Look, I barely finished high school, okay? I decide how geometry works. I'm the dungeon master. Jeremy Crawford said so. Alright, let's see. Alright, so it conveniently misses Snuggly and Kashara. There we go. I feel like I'm being bullied tonight. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm being bullied. Both of them need to make intelligence saving throws. Here we go. The audacity. This is worse than a Medusa having to deal with a mirror. Alright, they both make their saves. But you did stop everybody else, every single person out there from getting brain blasted, so it was pretty hype. Alright, the mirror shatters from the forceful psionic impact. Okay. Unconvincing Mind Flayer is shook by what has happened. Django, to you.
Alright, so as I run up the stairs, hit this Mind Flayer, I am just so pissed at him, trying to stop me and Alphonse that I'll slash at him with my claws.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'll be honest, late Mind Flayer is kind of my MVP this fight, but let's see what you got. Oh shit. Yeah, as you go to slash at him, he uses his gun foo to shoot your claws away from him, and sparks fly. I don't fucking know. He just slaps you with his tentacle.
All right. And now, since you said that the lava was coming up, but I know Alphonse is still down there,
Oh yeah.
I would like to use my heist token now.
Oh shit! All right, hold on.
All right, Annalora, get ready.
No, this is not going to be on Allura. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
All right. So here it is. I'm talking with Jimmy, and I
Okay.
say, like, look, we're going to be doing, like, a lot of, like, moving between levels of the ship, right? And I don't think
that
the rope
sounds
is going.
fucking terrible. I hope the dungeon master remembered to install teleporters.
Yeah, I hope so too. But we got a good DM. I'm sure he's right on top of that.
Oh yeah, of course. He would never forget something that important on such a big, complicated map.
Yeah, but you know how you've got that, like, chain you like to use as a weapon? I don't need, like, all of it. I just need, like, a good length of it in case I need to, like, move between levels of the ship, or if I need to, like, grab something and pull it towards me.
Oh yeah. Whatever you need, you can
All right,
have.
just now you got to help train me in being how to use that correctly.
All right, but I'm only gonna train you if we get a 5-minute training montage where we're both naked and sweaty.
Well, it doesn't have to just be 5 minutes, but yeah, sure.
All right. Well, we are pressed for time. It's only 37 minutes left in the session, so.
All right.
And then they start playing the music from Top Gun when they were doing volleyball, and you train how to use his spike chain weapon.
All right. So
All right.
then we'll go back to the main
There's
map.
it's like a loading bar above your head, and then when it's finished, there's like a microwave ding, and you are now proficient in spike chain.
All right. So as we come back, I start, and you can tell that I did watch the new season of Castlevania. I'm like Trevor Belmont, like whipping around with it, and I whip it around Alphonse and try to pull him up away from the encroaching lava.
All right, because you used a heist token, I won't comically have just his head pop off, though it's very tempting. Actually, give me a sleight of hand for this whip action. Yes. Oh, never mind. You did fucking fantastic because you're a rogue. Do you have expertise in sleight of hand?
Yeah, and it's with that reliable talent.
Oh my god. All right, so you expertly wrap the chain.
It's like,
What the fuck? Look, I play a rogue every Wednesday, and I have never had to use that ability ever.
backstory reasons.
Okay, backstory reasons, whatever. All right, so you expertly lasso Alphonse and pull him up next to you, like it ain't nothing. All right, beautiful.
Yep.
All right.
And yep, that's all my action economy.
All right, as you do, you see a blush across the robot's face, and he says, "Mr. Django, I thought you were gonna leave me for sure."
I would never leave my son behind.
I haven't left yet, boy.
Damn. I don't know why I'm tearing up, because I thought I had a pretty good relationship with my own father, but holy shit, that hit me pretty hard. Okay, anyways, anything else from Django?
Nope, that's it. That's all my actions.
Okay. Diverging Mind Flayer Scion is going to, he's gonna push this dude aside, and he's gonna say some stuff psionically, which basically translates to, "Let me show you how it's done, jackass." And he's gonna stand in the fucking doorway, and he's gonna mind blast all y'all motherfuckers. Alright. Going once, going twice.
Pega
They
uses
used all
the
of
tokens.
Okay, there's no other memories that I need to worry about here.
Katara.
Well, Kashara wasn't on the ship, so. But
Pigo has a
might,
heist token.
Figure
That's
doesn't have a-
true. Pigo's over here at the stairs, though. I don't know if
Okay, I mean, Pigo, a heist token's a heist token. I don't know if this is when you want to use it.
So Pigo was actually.
Do I need to switch over? Are you going to tell us Pigo's heist token?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Okay. We flashes back to the ship.
And you hear narrated over the scene in Pigo's voice, Pigo, 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 Pigo. What that means, of course, is it's a repeat of the exact same scene that just occurred, except this time you see Pigo peeking around behind Lift's leg, and she also has one of the mirrors.
Oh my god, I wanted that so bad.
He just throws it in between Lift and the Mind Blast.
Okay. All right. And the flashback fades, and the music picks back up.
Man, thank God we brought a couple of those mirrors.
All right, and it goes to fire, and then it backflashes. The two of them have to make intelligence saving throws. Here we go. Oh my God! One of them failed. What about the other one? Let's see.
Lift, eat his brain.
All right, the guy that said, watch how it's done, actually brain blast himself. Unfucking real. All right, that brings us to Ancient Red Dragon. All right, Ancient Red Dragon's gonna see if she gets her breath weapon back. She does not. She is going to just completely decimate the ship. The floor you were on that had the mother brain, it is now filling with lava as well. Please don't peek, or you will see the incredibly detailed lava that I'm drawing. I don't want anyone to see it. It's so good, it might make you quit art if you see how good my lava drawing is.
If no one's ever supposed to see it, why are you drawing it?
Because a tree still falls in the woods, even if no one hears it.
That's fair.
All right. Kishara, to you.
All right, so I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. You hide in your back to tank.
It's a crack back to tank.
Yeah, oh, fair enough. You use the cracks to conceal yourself.
And then I'm gonna Shadow Blade and stab Snugly in the back.
Okay. Here, I'll turn him around so it's more convincing. He's like, "Ah!" That's all he says, because, it's a lot going on. All right, let's see that Shadow Blade. Let's see, 27. It's pretty good. It hits. What's the, oh, okay. All right, how do you kill Snugly? I'll be honest. He's still a gnome. He doesn't have a lot of hit points.
You know how in Lord of the Rings, I want to say two towers.
Okay.
That one orc climbs up to the top and he's getting ready to stab at Frodo after they captured Frodo.
Yeah.
Sam stabs him through with Sting from behind. It's that, except Kishara and Snugly.
Damn. Snugly turns as he slides off of your blade. He looks at you and he says, Shara, I knew you could do it.
And then I do the Luke and Vader hold him while he dies thing.
Okay. Off in the distance, you hear the plaintive moan of a mumbling Danish. She has sensed a disturbance in the Geriophile force. All right.
Yeah, you're Brian.
Pigo, you're up.
All right. Pigo will. I can't. 40 feet. She'll run up and attack the. Yeah, she'll run up and attack the stunned Mind Flayer.
Alright, this is when we need that Vorpal Sword of Pigo to come into play. Give me them nat 20s. I'm not seeing any nat 20s, but you do hit several times. Oh wait, when you're no, that's not stunned. Is not an auto crit. Stunn's just
Well, you're incapacitated, right?
It's not the
It's
same,
not
though.
auto
It's not the
crit.
same.
No,
Yeah.
it's disadvantage.
I would have quit 5e a long time ago if that was the case. No, paralysis is the one that gives you auto crits. All right. Yeah. Done.
Yo.
Great job, Pigo.
Pigo will bonus action hide behind. What is this? Flaximus?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Laura, to you.
Okay, let's see. Django, you okay? Should I get him off of you?
If you could please.
All right. I'm gonna say, hey, you, late Mind Flayer Scion.
Okay. It looks over at you.
You ignored me, and I'm gonna Scorching Ray him.
Okay. Yep. Ah, there it is. With that extra 7 damage, he is Dunskies.
I want to knock him down into the lava pool.
All right. Already ablaze, his body tumbles down the stairs into the lava.
Let's go, Django. We've got Kishara to save.
Oh, and I found Alphonse down there.
Yeah, I saw. Yep, come on, Alphonse, let's go. And I'll start running up the stairs.
Alphonse is still shook from the big emotional moment that just happened to him. All right, Calaximus, you missed your turn. I guess it's good that you went on vacation, honestly. You would have spent a lot of time frustrated tonight. So.
Would I have enough movement to go up to the next floor?
Yeah, probably. Calaximus continues to miss out. Let's see. Boop. There we go. And Lift, you're up. There's one Mind Flayer left.
I'll try to squeeze. Can I see them? Yeah, let me squeeze like right. Can I squeeze right in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I'm going to Thunder Wave the Mind Flayer. It's just fun bouncing around in there, and I'm gonna cast it at. Let's see what we got open here. Do it at level 4.
Shit. Okay.
It's gonna be a nice big one. Boom.
All right. We'll try to make it save.
Oh.
It stands against your thing, and dramatically, there are a bunch of glass canisters in there. So, as this thunder wave goes off, both of these back-to-takes explode, flooding the room with stuff that flies everywhere. It goes out to the hallway.
Bacta, it heals the Mind Flayer.
Oh yeah, it is Bacta. Yeah. Nah, we'll just keep going. All right. You know what? That's kind of cool. All right, hold on. All right, everybody except Laura, you get. Sorry, everybody except Laura and Django. You get 11 points of healing.
I guess what I just realized you guys more help than Kishara.
All right. Anything else from Lift?
I'm gonna move out of the way again, and that's it.
All right. All right. Alphonse tentatively says, well, you got me, so, I've got you, Dad. And he throws you over his shoulder, and he's gonna carry you up the rest of the way to catch up with the team. There we go. And he sets you down. All right.
Like, I'll give him a little fist bump.
Oh man, this is the happiest day of his fucking life. All right, Bubbles, to you.
I'm gonna try to shove Clax out of the way.
Okay. He fails all opposed checks because he is stunned. He just falls over.
This guy here, I'm gonna swing on him, or is he dead?
This guy in the doorway is dead. This other guy is still alive. This guy.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on him, I'm swinging twice with the Sunblade.
Okay. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. He is bloodied.
All right. I'm gonna use the bonus action to shoot him.
Ooh, he is able to definitely dodge out of the way. The last Mind Flayer, yeah, actually the last Mind Flayer. Everyone else got killed by the lava.
Guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get Clax back to the boat. All right. Finish this guy and get back to the ship. I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna use my haste action to dimension door back to the boat with Clax.
Ish, it's not technically, something you can do, but I don't give a shit.
No,
All right.
no, I thought you said I could use dimension door as a haste action.
What?
Yeah,
I said that?
Yeah, you said it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not. Anyways.
I mean, if I'm not supposed to, I will
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're at the end of the fight. Where? No, that's Bacta. That's totally different than my lava. Yeah, don't even try to peek at my lava.
I thought it was under lava.
Let's focus, guys. Let's focus. All right. This Mind Flayer is gonna look at everything he's got, and he doesn't have much here. Damn, bro. He'll try to get back his brain blast. He doesn't. Boy, it's a rough time. Let's see. Shit. This poor Mind Flayer. I don't know what to do with him. He's got nothing.
This is the point where he would want to plane shift.
This guy doesn't have plane shift.
Well, this is the point where you want to kill himself.
Yeah, maybe. No, he's gonna turn to you, Kishara, and he's gonna say, in your mind, you are the one who did this. You and that traitor. And he's gonna approach you and Snuggly, and he is going to start wrapping his tentacles around you. Or try to. This is a disadvantage because he's poisoned. Tentacles? Me? Yes? No? You're not gonna roll tentacles for me? Alright, that's cool. Let's see. I'll just roll a d20 twice. They're +7s. So here we go. First one, I don't even have to roll again. It doesn't hit. Alright. Yeah, he is beyond reason. His collective is killed. He's betrayed from within. Man. All right. Django, to you.
All right. So Alphonse drops me off. I'll move around here. All right. And I see the Mind Flayer going after Char, so I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
So we're not gonna try to recruit a Mind Flayer or anything.
All right, give me that sneak attack.
Where rats?
All right, he is dead skis.
All right. As he falls over, I see Kishara there. I smile at her and say, "Told you I'd come back for you."
Oh.
It's nice to have a gunslinger in the party.
Well said.
All right. Oof.
All right, then bonus action dash, get towards the balcony, so I can head back towards the ship, and then that's my turn.
All right, cinematically, and oh, Heist token. All right, what you got? Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Okay. All right, we're going back to the ship, planning your assault on the Mind Flayers. Uh-huh.
And I give the ancient red dragon so this is a potion. I call this an alchemist fire plus 10. Okay. If you drink this, it'll recharge your breath weapon. All right. And around 48 seconds into the fight, I believe we'll be done with the Mind Flayer ship. So I want you to turn your attention to the female drows that are going to be attacking us, and I want you to burn them all alive.
Okay. She gives you a knowing nod. As a chaotic evil creature who is trying her best to start her own business enterprise, this sort of rampant mass murder appeals to her quite a bit. And betrayal, of course. All right. Sounds good.
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay. So, as you guys are fleeing into your ship from the sinking Nautilus, you watch as the dragon swoops towards the main ship of the Lady Drow Navy and just proceeds to light the entire crew ablaze. All right. You guys escape back to your ship. Let's see. Say this one. Nice. All right. So you guys are back on your ship, safe and sound. The Red Dragon has turned on the Drow ships. Do you join the fight as well, or no?
So we said we were going to start heading back to the Drow caves or whatever to help with the assault there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
we're gonna make sure that all those Drow ships that are here are like getting burned up, and then we're gonna
So the rest of this is going to play out pretty cinematically. So, what I will do is, since you're not going to get to go to this dungeon because you allied with them, I will just show you this dungeon because it was super dope, but I'm kind of sad that nobody gets to see it. So I'm at least going to show it to you before we, call it. If it will load, sometimes this map doesn't even load for me. Let's see if I can get to load.
All right. Well, while it's loading, I'm going to use Deshara's Heist token, even though she wasn't on the ship.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Throughout the week, or however long it's been, since you guys abandoned her forever, she's been watching snugly, and she's seeing little signs that this isn't really him. This isn't really what he wanted. And so that's why the first thing she did upon emerging from her failed conversion was fucking kill him.
Nice.
The careless that failed? Like,
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
your body is just interlaced with psionic tattoos and circuitry now, by the way. You should see a new item on your character sheet, or new feature on your character sheet. It looks like a little white brain.
I do see that.
Yeah. All right. So that is your takeaway from not being able to successfully complete your seromorphosis. So,
Nice.
yeah. All right. So this map won't require any vision now. So let me see if I can bring you guys over to it. See, there was a fortress on the back of a fucking turtle. In the lava. Oh man, it was so cool. I don't know, can you guys see it or no?
Oh, we can see
Yeah,
it.
we can see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyways,
awesome.
this thing joins you as you attack the Lady Drow, combined with the Ancient Red Dragon. The Duergar see an opportunity here. They jump in, and many hours, which then roll into days of ship battles across the Magma Archipelago. Ultimately, the Lady Drow are routed. The scant survivors teleport away with their proverbial tails tucked between their legs. The remaining male drow and male adjacent drow, femboy drow, and lady drow who feel that male drows maybe got a bum deal, they stick around in the region. Oof. All right. Let me change out the music.
And I'll heal up Django and Claximus.
All right. All right. I guess I'll take you guys back to your start page. Goodbye.
So how do I delete items?
You have to unlock your sheet first. There'll be a lock somewhere on your
Oh,
character.
okay, I see it.
Yep. All right, so that item that they gave you does require attunement to activate, or not item like that they gave you, but that system of tattoos does chew up one of your attunement slots.
Well, that's okay. So did the earworm that I had. So
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, so basically, you guys spend the next several days assisting with the liberation of the male drow, and with the Mind Flayers defeated, the remaining races of the Magma Archipelago agree to a tentative and hopefully prosperous truce. So the Schnurf Neblins, the Doron, the Duergar, and the remaining drow, all sort of like, and the kobolds of the Caldera Cantina begin to essentially portion out the region, reassign properties and territories, and perhaps even begin to intermingle a bit to learn more about their neighbors and tentative allies. So, we're going to go round robin, and you guys could tell me the general takeaway and tail end of your character's specific stories here, and then I will toss in a couple of plot points that need to be covered to end this under arc, as it were. So we'll go ahead and start with Claximus. Claximus, how do things pan out for you here at the end of the chapter? Okay, so you don't want any of these hot Underdark people to join your pirate harem? None of them? Wow, even the hot femboy drow elf that you don't want anybody to join you? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Wow. I'm gonna say a little out of character. Was not expecting that, but okay. I respect your decision.
I'm pretty sure that he wanted this guy.
Oh, this.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This Ash Ghoul will join the Claximus pirate harem, per Claximus's request. Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
I think I picked up a Claxus.
That doesn't seem like it. Everything seems fine. Oh wait, what's it say here? My computer froze at the end. It's fine. Anyways, all right. Again, unexpected Claximus, but I respect your decision, character growth, and all that jazz. So it's all good. All right. Next up, Annalora. How does this chapter of the campaign close out for Annalora?
Annalora goes to collect the magic items that she was promised, and also sends like an expedition of people who can go into, I guess, lava boats or whatever. See if they can find some diamonds from the sunken ships.
Okay. All right. We will address the magical items at the end.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So here's how you scrounge the stuff that sank in the lava sea. Is you get a fishing pole, and then you have lift wild shape into his fireproof clam, and then you just throw him over the side. Have him eat a mouthful of things, and then wheel him back up. Have him spit him out, and then just do it over and over again.
I am curious. Does lava melt diamonds? According to Wikipedia, lava can reach 1200 degrees Celsius. The melting point of a diamond, it is impossible for lava to melt diamonds. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I probably should have known that because Minecraft, it's like super realistic game. Wait a minute. No, lava will destroy your diamonds. Anyways, I will keep that in mind then. Thank you, science. I wanted to know that.
7,200 Fahrenheit to melt a diamond.
Yeah. That's incredible. Okay. Damn, this should make equipment out of diamonds. That'd be dope.
For real.
We had it in Skills of War. One dude just had an entire suit of like diamond armor. It was super dope. All right, that brings us to Bubbles. How do you close out the Underarch?
I want to bang as many attractive and/or royal people as I can find in the other seas.
Okay. Do you swing back and bang the boss of the Dwegar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You do find a note in her vagina that says Django was here. I don't know if that affects you in any way. But...
Nope.
Okay.
Never has, never will.
Fair enough. All right.
I mean, Captain, you seem to be so horny, some folks might mistake you for a bard one of these days.
Well played. All right, that brings us to Django. How do you close out your Underarch?
All right. So first thing I do is I give the little bit of chain back to Jimmy and say, you see, I told you reading all them Castlevania stories was good for us.
Thank you for not spoiling it, because I won't get to watch it until Saturday morning. I thought about just quitting my job.
Else.
Yeah, I thought about quitting my job so I could watch it today, but yeah.
Wait,
four?
Is the other
season 4 came out today.
Just dropped today, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
All right.
And then I'll go to Miss Shivaka and say, oh, Miss Shivaka, I know you were so broken up about Alphonse being missing, so I tell you what, since I know you missed him so terribly, while we're on the ship, I'm going to assign you, Miss Shivaka, to keep very close eye on him. You are not to be separated from him at all until I say otherwise, okay?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that apprehension I sense in your voice there, Miss Shivka?
No, I'm very happy that you were able to save Alphonse. I was really worried that he would be lost forever.
Good. Well, Alphonse, I think you and Miss Shivaka should spend quite some time getting to know each other. And Miss Shivaka, I do want to remind you that disobeying an officer of the ship is considered to be insubordination, and that would be punished accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, aren't I an officer of the ship? I was pretty sure I was an officer of the ship. I'm gonna have to talk to the captain about this.
All right.
Yes.
She narrows her eyes at you and pulls Alphonse along as she goes to seek out the captain. All right. Jimmy raises a brow at you and says, "You living dangerously there. You really kind of testing her limits? Is that the plan?"
Part of it is, but, Alphonse is a good kid, and he means well. And you know what? If we're supposed to be taking care of him and training him, that's an equal responsibility. And you know what? It's kind of unfair for her to be shirking her responsibilities in that regard.
All right. I mean, I just feel like maybe Miss Shivika didn't ask for no, robot baby boy. I mean,
Well, to be honest, you and I didn't ask for him either. But you know what? Sometimes we just gotta work with the situations that are handed to us as best we can.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, while they're going, how about you show me some more tricks you can do with these chains?
All right. He does so. He does so. All right. How do you close out this underarc lift?
Well, since I'm going to be a lava snail fishing for diamonds, I guess I will. I'll make sure to keep the nicest one I can find for myself.
Okay.
Because everybody seems to have something in their prison pouch, so I want to have a nice diamond up there. So I'll keep one of those.
Okay.
I'm really gonna. I think this campaign has brought my relationship with Pigo. It's brought it to another level. I really respect the little piece of bacon. So I'm proud of her. And then of course, being me, I'm gonna try out some of this sub BDSM. Be like a sub for some of these a drow lady.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there are old habits die hard. So even though the drow ladies that remain are in full support of mostly equal rights, they are excited to have an outlet for their maybe bad habits that haven't faded yet.
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an excruciatingly painful process, but you have access to a lot of healing, so you should be okay.
I'm a simple man.
Okay.
That's
Fair enough. I think that brings us to Kishara. How do you finish up this underarc?
So first off, once again, Vader with Luke style. I bring his body out of the crashing, burning ship with us, and give him a proper funeral. Bury him back at Gnome Home area, underneath the remains of his tower. I want to talk to the now oldest man gnome, now that Snuggly's gone.
Oh yeah.
And just reiterate that this is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity for you to build bonds with all the other people down here. Like in the past, we've sort of been on our own, but now like the Dorons and now these male drow, the Duragar came to help get rid of those to get rid of the lady drow. Like this is a really good opportunity to not be hated by everybody. So don't screw it up.
Just a minute there. Are you telling me that after everything that's happened, you're not gonna stay and help us?
I will come back eventually. I promise. Probably. Maybe. But after all that these people have done for me, I can't just I can't just abandon them now. They have their own goals. They have their own dreams, and I owe it to them. I'm gonna go and help them. I'll come back. Probably, maybe, eventually, maybe.
Kishara, I'm getting old. I can't lead these people. I can't be the Snuggly that they need me to be. Snuggly always was grooming you for leadership. You were his protege.
And I was always really bad at it. I could have taken expertise in persuasion, but I took it in deception instead. That's not good for a leader.
It's good for a Sheriff Devlin leader.
Yeah. But we're trying to turn over a new leaf here now. Underleaf.
He seems crestfallen at your decision. And as he does, you see a muscular yet feminine hand on the top of his bald head.
Don't worry, Limebone. I'm gonna stay behind and take good care of you to make sure that you live to be really, 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 really old.
No, you're not. Get on the boat, Spring Mumbling Day.
What? Captain?
No,
This was my character arc.
no, Snuggly was the character arc. You got exploded.
Yeah, so this is like second place. I'll just settle. It's fine.
No, you're not supposed to settle. Imagine how many old men.
You don't need to settle. We'll find you a new best, old man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
but no,
hundreds.
there's no one older than Limebone.
Limebone looks at you guys, desperate for aid.
Please, take her away.
I'm sure
If
that
she stays, I won't last through the week.
Spring Mumbling Danish. I'm sure there's dozens of old people on the surface.
And the best part about old people is that they're a renewable resource. Every day, people get older.
It's true.
Okay. All right. Kishara, why don't you put those leadership skills to work? Give you a social check. Spring Mumbling Danish wants to follow her heart. Well, shit. Okay. She says,
Well, you really think that there's people even older than Limebone?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Maybe when we find this princess of the Owl Fair, maybe she'll be older. Nope, wait, nope, that's bad. She's spoken for. I'm sure that there's somebody.
Well, there's a
There's
difference
somebody.
between being old and looking old.
Huh. Danish? Maybe I should train you to use my disguise kit. Then you can make anyone you want look old.
No, they need to be old and look old.
Oh.
Maybe you should I don't know, become half ghost, and then age people up.
Oh, do you think if I journey with you, I might become a half ghost, Captain?
Well, I'm sure there's a devil fruit out there that, is like
All
a
right,
ghost fruit.
I'm sorry, Limebone, but
I mean, the
I have to
hurricane
go.
feels like half skeleton, so I'm sure
I'm convinced. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going.
all right, she kisses him on the head, and he shudders. A tear streaming down into his beard. And as she walks away, he says,
The gods have mercy.
All right, Limebone, get on the
You
boat.
know, I definitely have to go.
Get on the boat! No, I was supposed to stay here and take care of the Sheriff Neblin.
I'm sure they got it. Come on.
I'm not getting on the boat with that thing.
We need a wizard.
No,
Come on, please.
it's not happening. You had a chance, and you decided to fuck everybody in the Underseas. You could have said, I hire a wizard, but you didn't, did you? No. Always thinking with your donkey dong.
The gorilla. But I mean, look. Just get on the boat. Come on.
No.
Yes.
You had your chance, buddy. I'm
Clack.
out of here. Smoke bomb!
Clax, grab him. Clax.
Claximus says, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm practicing monogamy with my one sexual partner.
He's
Something
making
weird
a
going on.
fuss in my chat saying that his character doesn't do that.
I think Claximus got beat about the head a few too many times.
Oh, no. Claximus is too busy smuggling as many Underdark people as possible onto the boats behind the captain's back. That seems to check out a lot more. So, all right. So, one of the things that does happen is General Zelspar does approach you guys. This is the leader of the drows who you guys assisted. Let me see. Where is General Zelspar? There he is. All right. Sorry, Admiral Zelspar, because, you know, pirates or whatever. All right. So Zelspar approaches and wants to speak with the captain. Pigo begins to walk forward.
Get back in line.
Okay.
Hey, go.
All right. He looks around and he says, "Are you the one I have to thank
Well,
for
okay.
liberating my people?"
I think that'd be all of us, to be honest with you. But, you know, I guess, like, I'm the leader, kinda.
All right. I want you to have something.
Mm-hmm.
I found this long ago when I was a boy. It always brought me comfort. It always brought me courage, wisdom, and power.
Mm-hmm.
It's what gave me the courage and the wisdom and the power I needed to lead my people to a better life, away from the matriarchy and the fell shadow of Loth. But now, I have attained my goals, and I don't think I need it anymore.
Is it a shiny rock that we could feed to a dragon?
No, it is this mysterious piece of jewelry that is 3 golden triangles that make one bigger triangle with a gap in the middle. I call it the life force.
Oh, okay. Like
Because I don't want anyone to get sued.
like the space game?
I'm not familiar, but you may have this life force. I don't know what it will do other than bring you comfort.
Okay. I take the life force.
Okay? It says, also, that blue-skinned woman that was with you,
Mm-hmm.
tell her her treasures are ready.
Hey, Adalora! Adalora!
Yeah.
Shit's ready. We're gonna take
Oh.
this. Yeah.
Okay. She runs over.
I wear the life force like a bracelet. Thanks, I guess.
Okay. All right. It is a magical item that you could attune to. I don't know if you're interested in it, but when you attune to it, it increases your strength, your wisdom, and your charisma, each by 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is it magically increased? Like, can go?
It can
over
go
20?
past 20. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I got 3 attunement slots filled. So, like, anybody else need this stuff?
Which 3 was it? It was strength, wisdom, and charisma.
Charisma.
Yep. Strength, wisdom, and charisma each go up by 2. Does burn an attunement slot.
I could take it. I mean, I could probably use it. I would have to get rid of the shield, though, which I haven't really been using the shield anyway.
I mean, immediately, Heather Evans, hero of legend, Sage, recognizes the life force and explains that eventually it will be needed to save the princess.
No. So we
But
should
that,
tell
in the
him.
meantime, it should be kept safe.
So it's up to you guys. Does anybody want the life force, or would they rather have a shield so that I can take the life force? But whatever you guys decide.
I mean, you guys can sort it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So they present to you these 3 fantastic treasures. The Coin of Draconic Luck. Before making an ability check or an attack roll, you can flip the coin as a bonus action. Flip any coin. On a heads, you receive a +2 bonus on the roll. On a tails, you get a -2 penalty. If you do not have a coin, roll a d4 instead. We have a coin. Foundry. You can use this feature 3 times per day. If you receive 3 penalties in a row in a single day, roll a d20. On a 1, the coin cracks in 2 and loses all its magical capabilities. It doesn't use attunement, so I guess that's kind of nice. Also, this war loot. Basically, it is an axe and a crossbow and a magical instrument, which is kind of cool, I guess. Also, they provide you this Ifri's Kusurigama. This is a rare sickle with reach, which is a +2 magical weapon. And as an action, you can attempt to grapple a creature using the counterweight of the chain. You make the athletics check. For a grapple with advantage, you must first grapple a creature and it receives 1d6 fire damage. The creature receives another 1d6 fire damage every time it is still grappled at the end of its turn, which is kind of cool. Additionally, you manage through many days of lift salvage operations to salvage 10,000 gold worth of diamonds.
You say 10,000.
10,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Can I just put it in as diamond dust?
I mean, if you want.
All right. Are these items already built, or should I just add them?
No, they're not built yet.
Crash, what's the value of my special diamond? I'm keeping
It is already in your inventory.
Ooh,
You may keep the total a secret.
nice. Cool.
All right. So the entrance to the surface world is this swirling vortex of lava that you must sail down and through to return to the world above. Is everyone's business down below settled?
Think so.
Okay.
Unless Oberyn wants to talk to his red dragon before we leave.
Well, I mean, what he got up to during, the end of that's kind of his business. He's a gentleman. He's not going to talk about how things went down, but it was all right. So, all right, fair enough. Amongst the people that you recruited, the Fire Giantess has also expressed interest in joining your crew. Is that too big of a person to join your crew? No? Yes? You'll make it work?
He is perfect.
Okay, fair enough.
Make it work.
All right.
Equal
So
opportunity employer.
Maluga and Rabla are interested in joining your astronaut space program. Are they allowed to join?
Do we have room for both? Or just one?
No, they both want to join. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, we'll take
I thought we
All
already
right.
recruited them, so
Yeah, I mean, Uri Darkspat would like to stay with the party, and Claximus. So that's the thing that's going to happen. I guess this Ember Bat is going to stick around. I mean, it's adorable. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Okay. Sassy Kobold. Yeah. just try to figure out who I need to add to the crew roster.
Can
Shit.
we just...
You just want like every person you've met this whole adventure is just gonna join the crew roster. So what I'm working with.
Probably.
I'm pretty against kobolds, but
Oh damn. Okay.
Oh.
So you drop him back off at the cantina?
nah, I'll take them.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I feel like this fire bat should legit get an actual crew stat. That'd be amazing.
I think that bat and me are gonna be good friends.
All right. So, next week, we'll return to the surface, and you guys will try to figure out your next move. Meta spoiler, you will be entering the second to last arc of the campaign. This one will revolve around finishing up lift business. And you will be introduced to one of the most horrifying monsters in all of Dungeons & Dragons. The entire history of the game. We'll be dealing with that next session. So just keep that in mind.
So here's the question.
Hmm?
Do we level up?
Oh yeah, you've completed this arc. You guys are now level 12? Question mark. I should probably know what level everyone is.
Yeah, it's 12 now.
12, yeah, 12. That sounds good.
Sweet.
Now I have
Right.
to figure out how to level up in the character sheet again. Just pistol.
Okay, so you go to features.
Mhm.
You go to the class you want to level up.
Mhm.
You go to edit it, and under details, you change class levels to the amount that you want it to be.
No, that's pretty easy.
And then everything should just adjust automatically, I guess.
Except for hit points.
Right.
For the magic items, could you either send me the pictures on Discord or just put them in the like I made the items in the bag of holding. Could you put the pictures?
Oh
in
yeah,
there?
sure. Okay. You mean as what, like icons, or just throw the
Yeah,
actual?
just throw the whole picture in there so I don't have to type the description.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I typed one halfway through and then I realized we could just put the picture.
Oh yeah. I got you. Okay. I'll throw it into treasure on Discord for now, but.
Alright.
Okay. I wish bonus action. I really like the stuff that they make. I wish that they had like a Foundry mod. That'd be super awesome if they did.
Oh, nice. I don't learn any more spells, and I don't gain any more spell slots.
Let's see, bonus action Foundry mod. Nah. Okay, that's a shame. All right. I know Griffin Saddlebag has one. That's why I was. All right. Anyways. Okay. You have successfully finished Kashara's character arc. Congratulations, Kashara. Your people were not completely forced to extinction. So, also, before we dive too deep into the next arc, you can, of course, swing by, what is it? Freedom Island? No.
Freeland.
Freeland. There we go.
Yep.
You can swing by Freeland if you want. Also, Hedgehog Village. You're gonna pass them on the way out. So there'll be, a little bit of sailing next week. But yeah, we'll start heading down that path and get you guys all squared away and ready for the next thing. It will involve like a lot of airship shit, so that should be pretty cool. Because I mean, what else is there to do with Fantasy Pirates? We gotta have airship arc. Gotta have the airship arc. All right. With the eventual goal, I believe, being you will seek out the Island of Gold that you have been talking about going to since level 3? Question mark. So that inevitably will draw out every major player in the Shackles, of course, because who wouldn't want the power and riches of the Isle of Gold? So it should be very exciting to see how it all kind of plays out towards the end. we'll bring everybody in from like the last 2 years for that final arc. So it'll be pretty bananas.
Remember, we gotta kill the fucking Hurricane King.
I'm pretty sure Hurricane King ain't gonna let somebody else get the Isle of Gold, so it's gonna be pretty nuts. And what's her face? Sidara's sister, Tessa Fairwood. She's gonna try to get in on that action. It's gonna be bananas. So, ooh. All right. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And if you need me for anything or have any questions about leveling up or any of that kind of stuff, just hit me up on the Discord. If there are things that you noticed during the arc that you wish you had working on your character sheets, please let me know in Discord so I can make a post-it note so I can go in and try to add that stuff to your sheet. So if there's improvements that you need made or anything that you need changed, or just things that you would like to maybe have working or different about your stuff, let me know and I can try to get that set up for you. So, all right. Other than that, that's all I got. So, last announcement. Tomorrow night, Red will be streaming. I'll be hosting Duke Zalto's Revenge. It is Storm King's Thunder spoiler stuff, but basically a bunch of high-powered level 12 characters are taking on a fire giant fortress full of fire giants and badass monsters. So it's just a dungeon crawling, like meat grinding, like just crazy dungeons. 3-parter. We had first part last week, and tomorrow night is the second part. So welcome to watch that. Hang out with everybody. Otherwise, I'll see you around the Discord. So, all right, night everybody.
Night.
All right, right.
So, yeah.
Good night.